any of that money on like living?
Yeah.
Okay.
Living is expensive.
Wow, a bunch of nerds.
Imagine living.
Yeah, crazy.
Couldn't be me.
Ow. No, come on, don't do this to me.
Oh, you want to know something really depressing?
What?
An untrained laborer gets 2 silver per day, and a modest living is 5 silver per day. So you have to be poor.
Jeez.
What are you trying to say, wizards?
Smells like poor here.
I was like, poor
Right.
people.
Come on, everything. Alright, everybody's in?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to change your that at the bottom under the chat in Roll20. There's your name. Click that drop down and select your character.
Already did.
Nice.
Ah.
Oh.
Fine, I did it.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm also using my iPad for note keeping, so maybe it'll actually work. Who knows?
I should open a
Open the
document.
stream.
Actually work.
Who needs note keeping when you can just gaslight the DM into like? No.
I'm really easy to gaslight. So all you have to say is like, yeah, didn't we do this thing? Like, yeah, sure.
We totally found a bunch of treasure, dude. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, that's how you got 3,000 gold
Yeah.
each.
Oh,
We're totally level 9 now.
And plus,
Makes total sense.
just
And
felt
plus 2
weird
swords.
going from like session 58 to session 0, so I was just I can't do
Session
it.
1 now.
It is March 1st. Fuck.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I had the same reaction.
Jesus.
I am so excited.
Why?
God.
Well, I mean, not just for D&D. Sorry, Jose. I don't
I
mean
had the
to.
same reaction.
This time tomorrow, I'm going to be like on my way to the Blue Ridge Mountains. So
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
my birthday is in a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
In like a little less than that. Oh, I turned 31.
That's me next month. Woo.
It only gets better from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Uh,
do more yoga.
We did
my
end
vibe.
up finding a new place, so we're moving into a new house this weekend.
Nice.
That's good.
It's gonna be interesting. We gotta get a washer and dryer though.
Oh, go down to ye old scratch and dent store.
Every time I say that, one of my other roommates just does this. they have a joke. We're like, no, why would I want scratches on my washing machine? I'm like, because we don't own this house.
Yeah,
Because we don't own the house and we don't need a new washer.
it took us about 3 years of like replacing very cheap scratch and dent washer dryers before we finally were like, fuck it, finally gonna buy the fancy one.
Yeah, it was like 3 years and
Right.
3 dryers later.
Multiple repairs. But we did all the repairs because, you know, home ownership's so fun. So
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
The ABCs of home ownership: always be cleaning.
Fuck it.
Always be cleaning.
Mhm.
Clean your dryer vent.
Mine turns
You got-
to like always be crafting, and it just ends up being a bad time in a tiny house.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm trying to organize my windows because now I'm gonna have a shit ton of them open, including Streamlabs and the dashboards for each one of the channels.
You need a third monitor now.
Twitch. I need like the big one up here that has like
You need the
all
widescreen monitor.
Get the big curved one.
No,
Yeah.
no.
All right.
You are.
Here we go. You guys ready?
Hold on, I gotta change my Discord status. Hold on. Oh,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I dropped the nibs, and now they're gone.
Oh, I lost my breath there. Okay, let's do it again.
there we go. I changed my.
And welcome to another episode of A Talk of Opportunity. We're back with D&D because it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
And today is session 1 of
You can't say
the
it's
Sunless.
You can't say it's Wednesday, my
It's
dude.
Wednesday, my dudes.
The dudes.
And then you gotta do the
Wednesday,
noise.
my dudes. Last Wednesday we made characters. We introduced our players, so we're gonna do that again, so in case you guys are watching for the first time. Welcome. But with that, let's get started with the Persona 5 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Fully gently
Being cool,
cleaning
Joker.
I'm just cleaning my blue blocker glasses. Just like, yes, let us commence.
Oh shit, wrong song.
Nope.
All right. So, you guys all individually, because we didn't quite talk about this in session 0, but all individually got a letter from. See, I already forgot everything. Like I told you I was going to.
Well, maybe if you didn't watch 10 minutes of Gus Johnson videos before starting.
Hey, it's not my fault. This content is hilarious. From the, and if I'm mispronouncing this, whatever. The Hukrell family, in the town of, Oakhurst, near, or in the Sword Coast. You all come from different areas. You don't know each other, but you all arrive in a small, little. Let me know if you see the map. Hopefully, there's not supposed to be any lighting here. Village. It's a quaint, quiet, almost hidden away place where not a lot of people travel to and from. You're one of those kind of almost like a sleepy town of sorts. You haven't really quite heard too much about this place. However, it seems pleasant enough. You see mostly humans around, and this is your destination. You all receive a letter saying that there is a reward for a rescue mission. To inquire for more information, to visit the general store in this village, and to ask for Carowin Hukrell. So, as we get started, let's introduce ourselves, the player, and what you're playing. And if you want to elaborate a little bit on your background, feel free. I'll start. I am Jose, the DM, master of this world, TikTok famous.
Oh, fucking.
So,
Not even 5 minutes in.
Is
Okay.
it one of your dogs?
It's about the clout.
Always
No.
I
about
am
the
DM
clout.
this game.
It's always about the clout.
No, I'm annoying Andrew because one of my TikToks got like a lot of views and like over 60,000 likes.
Oh damn.
Oh, again, was it one of the dogs?
And Andrew, no, it was me doing
Oh.
stupid shit at the Universal.
Oh,
And
that
Andrew
one.
hates.
We had an Instagram post get 1 million views today.
Holy shit!
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to go first? You can arrive anywhere in this town, and I can give you a little bit of a rundown. It's very small. There's literally not a lot in here. It's a village hall, a general store, a small shrine, obviously a jail because of course there is, a blacksmith, as any small town will do, and the Old Boar Inn. So when you arrive here, it's middle of spring, so it's beautiful outside, pleasant weather, the smell of fresh grass and flowers, kind of like hit your senses, and you feel refreshed and clean after long travels. So who wants to go first, introducing themselves, and where you will find yourself in this town?
Okay, I guess I'll go first. Hold on. Sorry. I am playing Brenther. I am a cleric of light that worships the dwarf god Moradin. I have come to this town because, quite frankly, due to my soldier background, it's difficult for me to find work in a now peaceful society. So I'm sort of not quite like a sellsword, but just finding work wherever I can. I have a no nonsense attitude, and I prefer to work alone.
Sweet. Now, when you arrive to this town, do you go straight to where you were summoned, the general store, or do you stop somewhere else first?
I kind of take in the sights a bit, just like the smell of the river and stuff like that. And I'm like, traveling does work up an appetite, so I think I'll stop at the inn first, wet my beak, and then go to the general store.
All right. So you end up here. This is gonna be obviously the big one in the middle.
Okay.
The inn, where most of travelers actually end up at. This is almost like a rest stop. In the big highway of the
Although
coast.
I do need to go to the general store because I don't have any supply. Don't ask how I got here.
Let's say that you lost it all. Betting the other day.
Oh, I mean, I do have proficiency.
Somehow you didn't lose your money, but you lost all your equipment.
Well, because I'm not stupid. I know I could just buy it all back, and I have more money than what my equipment was worth.
I just imagine that your horse ran off with all of it still tied to its back.
Ah,
Oh man,
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
never seen that horse again.
Gotta find that goddamn horse.
just listen for the jangling horse.
Hey, who wants to go next?
I shall. So I am Heather playing Zona, the changeling monk who is a bit of a wanderer, just likes to pickpocket and swindle those who really flaunt their wealth. And currently laying low in this quaint little village, just trying to, burn some time between swindles.
When you arrive here, what do you do? Where do you find yourself?
I would probably go to the tavern, just trying to see if I can find some spare gigs between here and the next con, really.
Sweet. Okay, so yeah, you find yourself, and we'll go into the tavern once everybody introduces themselves. All right, who wants to go next?
When she enters, I'm like, oh fuck, adventurers. God. Okay.
I can go next. Chris, you can go.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so my name is Mal. I didn't give myself a last name, so I guess I'm very mysterious like that.
Ooh.
I'm a tabaxi race and apparently chaotic good. I think I've fallen some rough times, and I'm looking for some silver or gold in my pocket. So I'm probably going to go to the tavern to see if I can pickpocket someone or see if I can make some money at the tavern.
I like the spirit. That's a great start for a god, a good character. I hope it's Andrew, but we'll see.
I have a very good wisdom score, so good luck.
Where does it say how much money I have on this thing?
It should. So on your equipment list, where you have the middle box all the way down the bottom, the long one, at the top there's a couple little blocks with a gold coin, a silver coin, a copper coin.
Yeah, it'll say CP, SP, EP, GP.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here, I'll
GPSE
Here-
15.
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah.
15. There you go. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, no, not 15. I'm mysterious. Shh.
Oh, yeah, nobody knows.
1500. Yeah.
I feel like that tabaxi has exactly 15 gold pieces.
I don't know why.
Just
I don't know why.
walking into the tavern 14 and 15. Okay, very good.
Ties off the coin purse and walks in.
Zona's eyeing
Oh.
him already.
But yeah, by the way, on your characters, when you click on it, the red is your passive perception, then the green is your health, and the blue is your AC.
Okay.
So you all know the color coding that it shows. All right,
Whoa.
who's next?
Hold on.
I can go. I'm playing Rolo. He is a dwarf artificer. He also has a soldier background, but he was a medic in his time served, and he had an accident during one of his missions trying to save someone, and his legs got blown off, but he's not letting that stop anyone, so he created a giant rolling mechanism that he now perches upon, he kind of moves around like a Segway or like a hoverboard. So like lean forward.
That's
it-
awesome.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh because it's not funny, but it is so funny.
So he built this contraption to get around on. Is not very nimble unless he builds like certain attachments or upgrades for it. So like if he was
Okay.
in sand, he would build sand paddles and paddle around in the sand to get traction, stuff
they-
like that.
Does it when you put paddles on it, does it look like duck flippers? And you just...
It's like like that, but like a water wheel. So there's like a ton of them.
Oh my gosh.
Now let me ask you this: how do you, when you arrive in this town, like how do you arrive?
So he's very mission oriented. He would go right to the general store. He got the letter and thinks that someone could be injured or need help, so he's gonna go right
Okay.
there and try to get the job done.
So as you when you arrive in this town, like at first, it's most people are just kind of like minding their own business, but slowly but surely, and you're probably used to this because you've had the what are we gonna call it, the ball segue for a
No
while, but
idea.
people started really staring at you because they've never seen anything like this before. They've seen dwarves, they've never seen a dwarf with a ball mechanism as for feet. So you're getting quite a lot of stares.
With your condition.
He expects
Yeah.
he expects that definitely. It's a common thing. He has a very gruff exterior, but is a very nice, kind-hearted guy, and kind of a little bit eccentric.
What was your character's name again?
Rolo. Had to make it easy.
It's so
All right.
easy.
Last but not least,
There's a specific lamppost that's on the way into town that everybody passed by when they entered, and they may or may not have noticed a sort of statue standing, like sort of leaned against this lamppost. They were so still and so like statuesque in terms of like just perfectly white, almost marble-like features. But in fact, that was Jafif, Diamante Jafif. A wizard and scholar of Candlekeep who has made it their life's mission to study. While all these other fools were off adventuring, Jafif was studying the blade. You might think it's strange that a scholar and a wizard would spend their life studying swordplay. However, there is a sort of brilliance and historical value in sort of preserving historically relevant sword styles and sort of sword techniques, and Jafif has made it their life mission to do such a thing. And they have come to this town as a sort of measure of the final little bit of experience, real world experience they need before they can pick up the blade themselves. What better way than a rescue mission? Jafif moves, startling nearby children who thought he was a statue, and walks into the tavern.
all right, that's great. Great introduction. Hold on, I'm adding the names so we can get started.
Horrified when
Sweet.
I realized that it was not public art that I walked by, but instead a person.
Jafif
I mean-
is a work of public art. It's
You
literally
obviously-
the exact opposite of Swift. Swift hates public art. Jafif is public art.
All right, so Brenther, Zona, and Mal, you are all in the tavern, right? Quite a rowdy place, as every other tavern is. Brenther, you were the first one to arrive, so you've been there for a while. You already had a couple mugs of ale on your table. Mal, what have you been doing in this tavern? Like, what? Like, you walked in a couple minutes after Brenther. You know, this is the first time you arrive. You've been in this town, and for the most part, is just humans, like gullible commoners that just are there out right after work, relaxing. What are you doing?
So I am sitting in the corner before approaching the bar and observing everyone's movements, very stoic and silent.
As you do that, the doors kind of like burst open, and Zona walks in. Probably the strongest woman you've seen in this whole village. Zona. are you doing now?
I am going to walk to the farthest corner of the bar, as far from everyone as possible, with a good vantage point for spying on everyone. And take a nice plop down on the closest stool and kind of gesture to the tavern person, like tavern keeper, like, hey, one. Love
Okay.
to.
Yeah, the tavern keeper acknowledges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the tavern keeper acknowledges you, and acknowledges the new faces that are here. Diamante, do you say you were walking towards it? Are you gonna how are you gonna make your presence known?
When Diamante busts open the door into the tavern, they sort of strut in and say in a loud voice to no one in particular, "Do not fear about your missing children, pets, or brother-in-law. Diamante Jafif is here."
Oh, god damn it. I say to myself.
Zona half like laugh spit takes. And then is instantly enamored just by the skin texture going on. And it's just like, I gotta do that later. That looks awesome.
That's just, I say the first "oh god damn it" when I hear Diamante, then I look like, "oh god damn it."
You were just looking for peace, and here you are. Oh, excuse me. So as you do that, like everybody just kind of like stares at you, and they're kind of used to adventurers passing through this town, right? But there's actually a figure by the desk, who is just by the desk, by the bar top, and she also has like 3 mugs, in front of her, and she's been in for all you can tell, and you can hear an audible. I'm assuming you're here because of the letter I've sent out, Mr. Diamante?
You may call me Jafif.
I was
Jafif.
here before them, but I am also here for that.
Yes.
Oh, 2 of you arrived.
Yes, you are so lucky.
Answer the call.
You are so lucky that your letter has found its way into my hands.
I think it's more than 2. I see at least 2 other people of note in this bar.
Oh, really?
Jafif does not notice the little people.
You mean the cat person who's been staring me down for the past half hour?
Yeah.
So
That
Mao
one.
approaches quietly, very silently, like, "Okay, I'm here."
We know.
Roll me a stealth check. So on your character sheet,
I'm looking at it. Hold on.
yeah, there's the skills all the way at the bottom. Should be stealth.
Oh, bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
No, you're good, man.
Passive
So you have-
tools.
you have- Yeah, you have your numbers on the left side on the top. There's 1 box that says skills.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, there's a stealth button you can press.
Did I do that right?
Yep. All right.
Hooray.
Nice.
So the woman that was kind of pointing at the cat kind of looks that way. It's like, ooh, and then she turns back to look at Zona, and you're just there. Disappear, and she just gets started. Oh, Jesus, fucking adventurers. Okay. All right. Well, I was waiting for you. Thought it was gonna take longer, but I'm glad that you 3 showed up. She hasn't quite acknowledged Brinther, only because dwarves are more common in this area, but the walking statue, the strong monk, and the cat are very noticeable.
Is Rolo
she-
there?
So she quickly Rollo's at the store,
I went to the general store.
at the general store where this NPC specifically works at.
When she says 3, I'll be like 4, and I just like kind of walk up and.
Well,
Oh, I thought you were
Nice.
a lumberjack.
so 4 of you guys showed up, huh? Okay, I wasn't expecting this many. Well, let me close my tab. She kind of like slaps down a couple of like silver pieces. And please follow me to my place of work. I'll fill you in the details. And she kind of like walks out of or starts walking out of the tavern or the inn. I'm assuming you guys are gonna follow.
Yeah.
I will follow.
As we're walking up, and I kind of scooch up to Brinther and just like, hey, you were
Don't
there
talk.
first. I was there after you. Let's just say we cut these other two out and we split this deal.
Mal, you're close enough to hear this, by the way.
Oh, don't care.
Or are you trying to be stealthy about this
No.
conversation?
It's like mock stealthiness. It's like,
Okay, all right.
Hey.
Let's see. I'm going to say no.
Oh, come on, you're big and strong. I am smaller and nimble. I mean, I could be big and strong. Like I kind of like I puff myself up a little bit.
Yes, but the teachings of Moradin teach us that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So.
And then I literally roll my eyes and kind of spiral backwards towards the end of this little line.
It is cute that you think you can accomplish this before Jafif.
I just ignore them and keep walking.
And then,
Well,
and then,
if you think it is so easy to accomplish, then we can cut these other two out.
and then I lean in. It's usually the squeaky one that's the weakest.
As you guys are having this conversation, and I keep forgetting my own NPCs' names. Carowin just kind of goes, "Well, welcome to the town of Ughurst," and she kind of like, signals to the rest of the village. Quite lovely here. We have many amenities, so please stay as long as you want, but not too long. There's quite. Are you doing anything, Andrew?
You have exactly 6 buildings here. I'm just saying.
Like I said, we have plenty of things to do. Slowly but surely, she starts making her way through.
You
towards her
do
store.
not know what lies beyond the screen.
Yeah, exactly. There
There could be at least one more building.
Yeah, to a general store that says in very like stock fonts just says general store on it.
General
it's
store?
like, oh, general store. Please, this is my supply store here. Let's come inside so we can have a conversation about why I summoned you by mistake, all of you here. Please. And then she kind of approaches and sees Rollo. As she sees Rollo, she's just kind of like, hey there, are you here hoping to shop at my store? I'm about to be closed for the day.
Rollo's got his nose deep into the letter and just like, you didn't follow the instructions. It said to be here and meet in this location. You must always follow instructions, but to answer your question, yes to both.
Oh,
I need to shop.
oh God.
And you sent that.
You also got answer my call. Okay. Well, please
mind the stairs. Lady, how many letters did you send out and not expect to be answered?
I honestly wasn't expecting that many adventurers to answer a rescue call.
Funny enough,
please come on.
Jafif did not receive a letter. Jafif found one on the ground and picked it up.
Oh.
See, as because they get lost in the way.
I also
please
found
come on in, and she opens the door.
I get distracted with Rollo's body, and I just try to like play with him like a cat would.
Adding him back and forth.
I immediately suspect that Jafif killed a person on the way here that was carrying that letter.
This is only a half-truth. Jafif did not kill them. They were dead when he found them.
And I just
Sounds like it'd be
pocketed
useful.
mine. I mean, come on now. No one died. You just didn't have
Yeah.
any change.
What Alex, what is Rolo's little ball thing made out of?
It's all kind of like patchwork metal welded together.
I just like knock on it like dwarven steel.
Dong dong. It's very hollow sounding. But like, yes, only dwarven steel is the best steel in the world.
I look at Rolo dead in the eye, just a single solitary nod.
Bro just nods back. Respect.
Just a couple of dwarves nodding at each other.
As you guys walk into the general store, it smells like very like heavy wet wood, right? Like it's been like cleaned over and over again, but not very well. And sure enough, when you walk in, there's just all manners of things, all kinds of gear and adventuring stuff that you will find in most general stores. Anything from rope to pole, like 10-foot poles and all that kind of stuff. Essentially, the stuff in the player manual. So for you guys that want to shop, and she welcomes you. And as soon as you all step in, she locks the door behind you and says, "Sorry, I'm close. I don't want anybody to interrupt our conversation. But please, feel welcome." And she points at a couple of like a small couch with like some chairs around it. They're all mismatched. You can tell it's for people who are waiting for their orders to be assembled. And then she quickly, would you guys like anything to drink? Tea, coffee, beer, milk? And looks at Mal.
Tea is fine.
I'll take
I
a tea as
shrug
well.
and say beer, and
Oh, okay.
mention, is there payment for this job?
Yeah. Okay, so the details. There's definitely payment for this, but I just. And then she kind of like, as she's talking, as she's saying all of this, she's kind of going behind the desk, the front desk, and starts like kind of like assembling your drinks, and she brings it back, and she's saying all of what I'm about to say. So if you're not very familiar with this area, we're famous for a nearby ruins that quite a lot of adventurers used to go to, and some of them come back, some of them don't. And the reason why I called you out here is because my foolish kids decided to delve into these ruins because they wanted a life of much more than what we can offer in this small village. And she grabs the cups and puts them, in front of you all. And sadly, I haven't heard back from them. We had a nice little life of simple, selling goods, and they haven't been here in the past couple days. They haven't come back in the past couple days, which is why I sent out the letter. I was hoping one adventurer will show up, but luck's on my side. There's, 5 of you.
One is all you need,
adventurers?
though.
Yes. And an embarrassment of riches, I say, looking back at these. The blonde.
Jafif flips his hair. A little shower of like marble dust.
Mal gets distracted with the marble dust.
Don't breathe that.
A little
in.
sparkling in the sunlight.
Yeah. So really it is quite a very simple rescue mission. You just have to go down the ruins and find my dumb kids and bring them back alive if possible. I'm willing to offer, and she kind of like hesitates a little bit because she sees how many of you guys there is, and then 100 gold pieces
Per
kid, yeah.
per kid, per person here.
Yeah. Well, roll me a charisma check or a persuasion check.
Ooh,
Oh, I got my thing close.
20.
Oh, fuck. she kind of looks and it's like, well, that's quite a bit of my savings. I can't do 100 per, but how about maybe 50 per person, per one of you guys. Is that...
I kind of like glance at the rest of the group.
Jafif is in it for the experience, so this is fine.
Thank you. Thank you. So...
No, ma'am, no, that's not necessary. I'll take the initial. It's her kids we're talking about. It's her kids we're talking about.
Okay.
If he doesn't want the money, then I'll take his share.
Yes,
I'll take
that's as she said.
I didn't say that.
The kids were dumb, and thus they got kidnapped somehow.
Dude, why would you say that?
She said that herself.
Yeah, it's my biggest fear, but you didn't have to say it out loud.
Yep.
Kids.
Kids.
Jafif is just saying what Jafif thinks.
Oh God. Okay. Zona feels like this is spiraling, so she gets up and goes over to the mom and just kind of puts her hands around her hands, just like we'll discuss payment when we get back, but we will take care of this and get your kids back, and do not listen to this strange sparkly person.
We will get the Jafif promises to return them.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
The most you're gonna have is like a scraped knee and some couple grass stains. It'll be fine.
I love that you're the one who tried to extort her for more money to save her kids.
I know, but as soon as she said savings, I'm like, oh no, she doesn't have extra money. Okay, not gonna do that. That's the one line. It's the one line.
Here's to hoping they'll be fine. Well, I mean, it's getting pretty late. You're more than welcome to sleep in the upstairs room if you want, or if you need anything for your adventure, please don't hesitate to ask.
Great. And I slap down a shopping list of all the stuff I need.
I need some supplies as well.
Yeah.
Anything, Alright, what you got?
Anything that has like metal in it, I make sure to put dwarven.
Dwarven.
Just in parentheses.
She picks up your list, like she gets startled by you slapping the list on the desk, and she just kind of like, oh my, okay, so you weren't ready for this.
Scale mail.
Looks at it.
Scale mail. Dwarven. Battle axe. Dwarven. Shield.
Tweezers.
Oh, okay.
Dwarven.
You don't have to. Okay, you don't have to say it out loud. I can read.
An amulet of Moradin and a Dungeoneer's pack. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. It will take me a couple minutes, but I can have it ready for you.
Fantastic.
I'm assuming you already did all. Do you already do all the math, Andrew, for that stuff?
Yeah, I can. I should have more than enough for that, but yeah.
Okay. And then names. Rollo. How about you?
I need some chainmail, warhammer, shield, preferably dwarven, and some smith's tools. And also, if you have a couple bottles of oil back there, that'd be helpful as well.
I think I have that, and I can get the weapons from the smith in town, and I can get it all to you guys in just a couple hours. So please feel at home, and she kind of like welcomes you to what she has for you guys to do. So out of character here, everybody else has their equipment, right? I know Chris does.
I'm double checking that real fast, especially after
Diamante looks at Mal and what's that? It was Zona? Is that?
Yeah.
Looks at Mal and Zona and just sort of says, "Well, at least some of us came prepared."
And then just deduct whatever gold you guys, or whatever the amount is from your starting gold.
Do you want me to add the equipment onto my own character sheet?
Yeah.
Just to make it okay. All right.
Yeah.
So when she's like, "Great, I'll gather all that stuff for you." I'll be like, okay, and then I go to the couch and I sit for like 2 seconds, and then.
Are you like a dad dwarf? Is that?
I'm
you have like a beer belly.
I'm 157, so yes.
All right. Same for you, Alex. Like, just move all the equipment to your all the stuff you're gonna buy.
Yeah.
Onto your character. And let me know what you guys would like to do. It's gonna be a couple hours for all these to happen. Like I said earlier, there is. Let me double check. I'll open my mouth.
Oh
There's
shit!
A village hall, general store, a shrine, a jail, blacksmith, which is getting your weapons. So, the inn that you already were at. But I also want to remind all of you all that when you're in a small town like this, you can also, talk to people and listen for rumors and ask questions about things and stuff.
That means look for side quests.
Is there any kind of, so you said there's a general store, there's a tavern. Is there any kind of like like repository of knowledge, like a library or anything like that?
The village hall will be the closest thing.
Okay. Jafif trusts books more than he does the words of people or like recorded information. So I think Jafif will probably go to the village hall to see if there's any information he can find about strange happenings in the area or anything like that.
Oh, I don't like that the Dungeoneers pack just literally says Dungeoneers pack. It doesn't like do all the individual.
Oh,
When you drag it into your thing, does it not put the?
It just says one Dungeoneers pack. It doesn't like.
Does it not have the stuff
Yeah.
that's inside of it in the rest of the sheet?
No, it only does that if you had it from like when you made the character sheet. I have all that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm buying leather armor, by the way.
So Chris, just kind of leather armor. Yeah, just add it to your.
Should I be buying anything? I don't know.
No, you should be good. Like that's kind of this guy's Andrew and Alex did. You can do two things when you build your character. You can choose your starter equipment right away, or you can just roll for gold and then buy it in game, like post after. You start.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what they decided to do.
Well,
Okay.
because
But it
you-
takes time, and you know.
But
there's
I mean,
not a lot of difference.
but the trade-off is that you might be able to get potentially better gear than your starting equipment. That's,
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this is kind of like a low. Sorry, why can't I hear myself?
Oh, I can hear myself. Gross.
Yeah, this is kind of like a not a low, but like a. What's the word I'm looking for, Andrew? Not low time. What's the
Downtime.
downtime? Time for of
Sure.
the game. So like, things are happening, right? There's hours passing, but your character can do literally whatever you want to do. So if you want to pickpocket one of these guys, you can tell me you want to do that. Or if you want to like sneak around town to see if there's like any like missions or secrets, or like listen in on people's conversations to see like find more information about the quest. Like you can do
Sure.
A lot of
So
things.
I shall head to the streets and just no general direction, just walking the
Mhm.
streets, circling around this tavern here for right now.
Now, do you want? Let me ask you this: do you want to do it sneakily, stealthily? Because
Oh yeah.
you compare to the commoners, you're essentially like a freaking ninja. Nobody's gonna see you.
So yeah, I shall sneak around.
Okay, sweet. So, Alex, I'm sorry, Brinther is asleep. Rollo, what are you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna go out to the streets as well, but I'm gonna actually talk with people and see if they can get any info about the ruins or anything like that, or if they've seen these kids.
Okay, Zona.
I'm actually gonna go with oh gosh, what is your name? Rolo. Why did I forget that? As I run after him, just like, hey, slow your roll.
Not cool.
Why?
Rolo just leans back a little bit and slows down.
That's pretty cool. Zona's very interested in trying to recreate your whole look and just wondering, like, can she do this?
He's almost got like a steampunky kind of vibe.
All right, so let's start with Diamante. When you walk into the village,
No, sorry. Go on ahead.
when you walk into the village hall, you're actually quite disappointed because this is a very, very small village.
A far cry from
It's-
Candlekeep.
It's it's literally like a square building with a desk in the middle of it and a person sitting in the middle of the square desk. And they just kind of like look at you. It's like, oh, welcome to the village of Oxhurst. How may I help you?
Yes. We are here on. I almost say we. I say we in the first
royal
person.
we.
Royal.
The royal we. We are here to look into any sort of mysterious disappearances or strange happenings in the area. We were called about some disappearances, and if there's any information that you have heard, Diamante Jafif would appreciate your assistance.
Ooh, so you would like to know things that go on around town? Well, we're famous for our fruit. More specifically, apples. And more specifically than that, one apple.
What could make one apple so special?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. You see, once a year, the special apple arrives in town, brought in by goblins.
Goblins.
Yes, and this apple.
What use do
seems-
goblins have for fruit?
Well, that was the curious thing about it. A couple of months back, or a couple of years back, they started bringing this quite delicious apple that we one of us ate and decided that we were stronger and they lived for very, very long and were able to be healthy and not die of the plague. So that was always quite fascinating. From there on, every year the apple just shows up and we take it, they sell it to us, and then we sell it for an even higher price to somebody who wants to buy it. That's how we managed to keep the landscaping.
This does sound. Yes, no, you have a
As she's
very.
doing,
you have
as
a
she's
very
doing that, you
idyllic
hear
village.
I hate
her fingers are just going.
Clack, clack,
Okay.
clack. Oh, can't hear it. There you go.
Yes,
Oh.
no, your village is very nice, and this apple
Thank you.
sounds very
We
interesting.
take pride. We won Garden of the Year for the past 10 years in a row.
Oh god,
We
it's one
gotta
of these
get out of
fucking
here.
places.
Yeah, we gotta
One
get out
of
of
us.
here.
One of us.
It's
For the greater
it's for the
good.
greater good, Nicholas.
You know what you need, Jafif? A great bushy beard.
Mm.
So yes, however, I will must warn you, if you ever come across a bone white apple, do not eat it. For this apple does the quite opposite and kills you.
Why did you say that so quietly?
You should probably say that louder.
We tried to keep the negativity thing, on the low.
I mean, if you eat
You should
any
just say it
apple
as it
correctly-
is.
You're not there, Brinther.
Just say it as it is. The apple kills you.
Oh, shy. Yeah, but
It's not here right
just-
now. The apple.
But you're right. But we see we sell those to for a higher price. It seems people might want it, but it's it comes from here, but we don't know who and for what they use it for.
So there is a strange apple brought by goblins. Very, very well.
Yes, they come from the Citadel.
The Citadel.
Oh yes, the Citadel. That's the ruins that were famous for.
Ah, yes, okay. So the goblins bring a
Yeah.
strange apple from this Citadel.
Yes.
Good to know.
We tried a couple times to grow our own apple trees, but somehow they just keep getting cut down in the middle of the night.
You
Somebody
plant
figured it out.
the seeds to the apple trees,
Yes.
and they
It just
disappear.
Well, not the seeds, the trees.
It's very easy to
weird.
lose a seed. I wouldn't be surprised if you misplaced it.
Yeah, well, it seems we are unfortunate on growing our own trees.
Oh.
So we rely on the goblins and their magic
Yes.
apple.
I would say that it's too bad such a powerful apple would. Why not grow more if you could?
That's what we thought. But once again, Garden of the Year, except for apple trees.
Except for
Yeah.
apple trees. No reward for that.
No.
Very well. Diamante Jafif has had enough.
Oh, that's a beautiful name, Diamante.
Yes, of
And-
course.
you I don't know if you noticed this, but like there's not chairs or benches or anything. It's literally just floor. That's it.
Is this,
And
the
then
only,
desk in the middle.
is this the only thing in the room? Is this desk?
Yes.
Hmm.
We don't get a
Minimal.
lot of visitors in the village hall, so
Did you find that standing desks make you more productive?
Very well. And
yes,
Diamante
they,
just backs out of the village hall slowly.
thank you for coming to Uckhurst.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope you had a pleasant time.
okay.
All right.
Thank you. Ugh.
Mal, two things first. Roll me okay. Roll me a perception and a stealth.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
24.
Oh.
And stealth.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you're good. Just to explain the numbers, when I just say roll, we take the number on the left.
Oh,
If I say
okay.
roll with that, if we say roll with advantage, you take whatever the higher number is. And if I say roll with disadvantage, you take whatever the lowest number is.
Okay.
That's all that means. All right. So, Mal, how do you gather? Like, how do you go about the town? Like, are you just like being just
So
like
I've decided to do a somersault onto the rooftops, and I'm just
Okay.
observing from the rooftops like a little minx jumping from rooftop to
Very
rooftop
slyly.
of the only 6 buildings around. Not like Gotham. It's just very small.
Yeah.
And right now,
Um,
I'm just looking down at people walking by and having conversations.
Yeah, the only person who saw you do this was Brinther, as he was walking towards the shrine.
Of course.
I see that, I look at him, and I just walk a little bit faster. Clutching onto my coin purse.
So Mal, you actually hear a couple of things as you're jumping from roof to roof and hearing people kind of like gossip and talk about certain things that oh, excuse me, a couple of things that the people just happen to be talking about. So the first one is that there was a group of adventurers, including the 2 kids that went missing, that went down to the Citadel. It was Talgan Hukril, which is the son, and Sharwin Hukril, which is the daughter. There was also somebody named, or well, they don't know the name, but there was also 2 more people with them that accompanied them to the you surmise that it was the Citadel. They don't know where they went. They just happened to go through town.
Can you
Could you
post
put
those
them in the
names?
chat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Heather and I, the note taker.
I'm here writing it down like Targvin and Sharwin. Okay.
Yeah, good luck ever trying to spell a fantasy name correctly.
Yeah.
Well, Talgan and oh my god, yeah, I was okay.
If you, after a while, you do get better at guessing.
Do
Okay.
I notice anybody saying anything or any like vaguely cultish vibes as I'm walking through this town?
Yeah, you saw like a couple of teenagers kind of like hanging around a fountain, and then when you look back, they were gone. It was weird.
But-
You also heard that cattle herders are not ventured too far away from town. They've kind of moved their cattle closer by because they have been attacked by weird creatures at night coming from the Citadel area. So that's kind of like what you hear through town. You know, you see like 2 ladies just kind of like talking over coffee, like, "Oh my god, did you hear the cattle's?" And then like, "Oh, there was this adventurers." The kids are talking about like they were so cool looking and they never came back. Kind of weird. Now I want to be an adventurer and die in a blaze of glory.
That no one will ever hear.
I sadly shake my head at the youth and their willingness to throw themselves into the jaws of death.
But other than that, Mal, like everything else in this town is very just, you know, oh my god, do you see petunias flowers? They were so pretty, like that kind of stuff. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Rollo and Zona. Not a lot of people in the streets. There was you see like 2 humans just kind of chilling. You can tell that they had like a long day's work. They're very dirty. They have like almost like farmers get up, right? Like you can tell they're just kind of like winding down for the day. There's also a couple of kids running around and just general people just with supplies to make dinner, like, you know, end of day type of stuff. And people are just rushing home and just kind of like, you know, the energy of the street from the time you arrive has died down a little bit. But you do see some people you can talk to if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I want to roll up to the people, the humans that were chilling, and be like, "Hello, humans. How are you?"
Whoa. They try not to stare at.
Whoa!
Don't mind the lower section of myself.
Hi. Nice to meet you. This is how are you doing? I haven't seen you here in Oakhurst.
Yes, I'm just traveling through. We are actually on kind of a mission. There are some lost children, and we need to find some information. I was wondering if you know anything about the ruins on the edge of town.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, if you go there, you see a plaque. I'll tell you. So, it's called the Sunless Citadel. We don't know where the name came from, but legend says that it used to be the retreat of an ancient dragon cult. But we haven't seen anything coming from there other than a couple of goblins once or twice a year. Adventurers try to go down searching for treasure, and sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. But that's about it. I try to keep myself, and they just keep rambling for the next 5-10 minutes of just all the things that they do and do not want to do around the city.
Oh, townies.
Just
Okay,
not
well,
getting
You tried to
the hand-
interrupt a couple times, and
If
then
there's one thing you shouldn't do, it's have a picnic near the Citadel.
yeah.
yeah,
The view
You tried
is
to
to
interrupt,
die. The view
and
is
then-
to die
and then-
for, literally.
but,
And, yeah. And then the two humans stop talking directly at you, and they just start talking to each other. You remember what Bill went down there, and then the next thing he knows, he saw 3 eyes coming out, and then just keep going back.
And
And
it
the
just-
picnic that we had nearby, we got attacked by these weird tree things. This is kind of
Stona, let's get out of here. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
These
Damn,
useless.
that's crazy.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
wow,
crazy.
Do you
Yeah.
start I just kind of start taking little side steps, just oh yeah, we gotta get to go find those kids. All right, come on.
Oh yes, the missing kids. I heard about that. Oh, porn or and then they just keep whole thing about how they grew up
You
nearby.
have a
And they
great
remember when the
day. Thanks. We'll see
bye.
you
It was
later.
nice seeing you too.
Rolo slowly backs away, and you just hear "Rrrr" from all the metal creaking on the ground. You're like,
Screeching
What's the-
sounds.
What's the gas mileage on that thing?
powered by magic.
Hey, would you just have that thing serviced?
It gets 3 rods to the hog's head. That's how much you get.
Yeah, when you guys back up, you see a couple more people. You see also what is obviously the barkeep that was serving you guys earlier. Just kind of walk out to kind of take a smoke break, and just that meme of he's just
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Because you're behind by where the kitchen is, the kitchen door out. He's just
I hear you, man.
You guys want to talk to him, or you?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna walk up to him.
No, don't talk to the guy on a smoke break.
I have a plan. It's fine. I'm gonna
All
walk up to him. Just kind of hey, man. No, you're just trying to enjoy your break.
The new adventures, huh?
I'm gonna give you a piece of silver, and you just need to tell me whatever information you've heard about the Sunless Citadel and these missing kids. Okay?
Sure. You have another smoke. I just gotta run out of this one.
I wish, man.
Never mind. And he takes another one.
Lights that cigarette with the end of the
As
other
he's
cigarette.
talking, and he just extend his hand. It's
I already handed it to you.
oh, okay. He grabs it, pucks it, waves the cigarette, and lights another one.
Jesus.
Yeah, those kids. They were here a couple weeks back, and they were asking about the Citadel and what I knew about it. But honestly, I told them what I knew, which is what everybody knew that. But it's been kind of a weird. Throws it away, lights up another one. Blows smoke on your face. Last time somebody asked about the Citadel was I don't know, 13 years ago. Maybe 12. No, 15. No. Throws it away, lights up another one.
You're not even smoking these all the way through.
You throw it away half of cigarettes.
Yeah, 13 years. Definitely 13 years. I remember that. But that was before my voice changed.
That's great.
Anyways, so yeah, it was this weird guy. He was kind of creepy looking. I think his name, it rhymed with something. It rhymed with silver, I think. I don't know. It was I can't.
You haven't given me
refresh
anything
my
useful
memory.
yet, so if you keep putting that palm out, I'm gonna break it.
Okay, then we don't do that.
Continue.
You interrupted me on my smoke break.
What's his name?
Yeah.
That's all we need.
He
Give us the
kind of-
name.
He kind of had a big fro. frog pet or something. I can't remember exactly what that was. And he took
Wait.
another cigarette.
It rhymed with silver?
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Oh, yeah,
but still.
his name. Balik, I think it was.
That rhymes with silver?
Well, I was trying. Who said that?
Looks around.
I don't know. I saw a cat on the roof at some point.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This town is going to shit.
Yeah,
Anyways.
strays everywhere.
I jump
Throws-
down and
throws-
just stare at them like, really?
You're blowing my cover.
It's like the
Just
middle
gonna-
of the day. We're just like, you're a
Just-
gargoyle.
Like you think you're gonna startle him like you startle everybody else, but he's like so unfazed by everything. He just stares at you and blows smoke on your face when you land.
I just got a broom and I'm like at Malik. Get down from there. Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I gave you all I know. His name was
Yeah, yeah,
Balik,
yeah.
and
Alright.
he had a big old frog pet or something. Anyways,
A big old frog pet. Yep, you've seen some things in
Yeah.
your day. You have a good time now, bro. Let's get the fuck out of
Thanks for
here.
that. The information.
make sure to stop by for today's special. Frog legs.
Just my doctoral opinion here, sir. You should probably stop that. Your voice has changed, and you probably don't have long to live, judging from your cough.
Honestly,
Have a good
day.
That's gonna kill you
If I-
faster than my adventure.
Have you,
I can't-
have you to try
I can't-
these
I
frog
can't-
legs?
I can't wait to die. All right.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Kim.
Well, that's a
I
good way to
hand
do
him
it
a
then.
cigarette and say, keep on keeping on.
Did you steal that cigarette from him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it that all the barkeeps in our campaigns, like, genuinely are just waiting for the world to end? They're like, you know what? Fuck these adventurers. Let it happen. Fucking let it happen.
Let the nine hells take it over. How much worse could it be?
I'm looking at this map. Where is my character? I don't see my.
Oh, you're in over here. You're on top of the roof, but I'll move you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh God!
Oh, I had my
Oh.
thing. There we go,
Wide
I had
now.
that.
All right, Brent,
I had my character sheet on
You're-
top of that.
you're praying on this beautiful shrine. For
Martin, why do you do this to me?
roll me a what is it? Religion check?
Oh, I actually have
Religion?
I actually have a 0 to religion, but here we go.
How?
Because I put it all in medicine and shit.
Oh, okay. So you
Yes, he was,
can't really tell what
field
this is
medic.
about. That's right. But you see a very short person approach you, and it's like, well, hello there. Welcome to the shrine of Halor. Anything I could help you with?
Like what?
He's like, you're a dwarf. You're a dwarf, and he's like shorter than you.
I turn around and instinctually look up and then
Oh,
No, down here, sir.
hi. Like what? What kind of help do you think I do? What?
Do I need help?
Would you like to talk about your weary thoughts and maybe I could pray over you?
I'm a cleric and I'm already like uncomfortable.
I'm spoken for.
You know what? Sure. Yeah, let's
okay.
let's have a good old prayer sesh. Let's do this. Come on, bring it in, buddy.
All right, and you bow your head in respectfully, and he just goes, Paylor, bless this man. He's a short man.
I
Let him grow in your shadow.
I
Bring the strength of Paylor. And
was-
then just protect him as he goes through his test of strength as he moves forward, rescuing these kids.
I didn't tell you I was doing that.
Amen.
but
Really love
And then he just kind of like looks down again. It's like, okay, well, if you need anything else, just let me know.
That was some good praying, buddy. That I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name is Dem, but you can call me Corky.
Why?
You should have slapped him on the forehead after that.
Dan?
Dem.
Dan?
Yes. Oh wait, no, Dern. I can't read.
Dern, oh, God,
Darn, I fucked up again.
It's Dem.
Oh god.
It's not Den or Derm or Dem.
Dim.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Dan, okay, Dim?
Doug Dimmer.
Corky.
You keep the faith, brother. Just,
Okay.
huh.
If you need any more prayer, you can always come here. I'll help you.
You know, I'm all prayed up, dude. You did a real good job. I got the
Prayed up.
I got that Paylor basking over me. Don't even worship Paylor, but okay, thanks, man.
For the greater good.
Oh God! You know what?
You just
You
got
know what? You know what town we're
inducted.
in.
I
You have a
gotta go.
pamphlet in your pocket now about like the religion.
Reverse pick.
What did this bracelet get on me?
You know what?
I need to get out of
I
this
got-
town before something bad happens. I am a living statue.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go check on Rolo before Mal throws him in the river or some shit.
All right. So as the day starts to wind down, and you guys make it back to the general store. You see two like big packs. I'm assuming you got Dungeoneer packs. Waiting for you, and oh man, I need a water. And
Yeah.
Carolyn is just there, and she's like, well, I managed to. She's a little tight, like out of breath. I managed to gather all your things. Again, like I said, feel free to spend the night here, start early in the morning, or if you don't mind, and starting now. And I'm really worried about my kids.
I think we should go now.
You,
Okay.
you look a little more pale there, bud. You okay?
I think I just found out. Bring it in. I
Okay.
just found out that we might be the most normal people in this town.
I take offense.
Not on to that. Sir, I clearly changed my face, and I think I have less
Yes.
identities, personalities than these people do.
No, she's right. You are almost as pale as me, and that is frightening.
I'm a
Speaking of,
clear.
I need to know your
Yeah.
skincare routine.
I'm a cleric
Mud
and I got
mask.
uncomfortable praying. That's how bad this is. So we gotta go.
Wait,
quick
are
on
you
the
saying
bed,
that someone aggressively prayed at you? Oh, we gotta
Yeah.
go. Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
get
it
the
was-
fuck out of here.
I do not like proselytizing.
They did the whole like, where do you think you're gonna go after you die thing. You can't really like back out of that once they started.
The only
so-
devotion that Jafif needs to show us to the blade.
That sounds terrifying. I say we get out of here.
I think those kids
We
might
don't
be
leave-
better off where they're at.
So,
I-
yeah, I think that they ran away on purpose.
Do you think
Well, I
this is
don't
a
know.
burning at the stake kind of town?
Probably not.
I don't
Alright,
know.
Are you guys gonna make your way out? By the way, it is like getting dark. Like it's.
Yeah, we're like in a huddle, and I imagine we're just slinking towards the door in the huddle.
I mean, she did say we could stay the night.
I'll take my chances out there. I've seen some shit, man.
All right, so, you guys leave town, and as you go up the hill and look back, you kind of see like the dwindling lights of town disappearing behind you, and in front of you is just a dirt path leading you towards where they pointed you to the Citadel. There's nothing of much event happens on the way there. However, it is quite dark, so if you guys want to, I mean, at this point, it's been 4 hours or so. Hi, Theresa. So you guys can, can keep pushing and arrive, or you can just camp or push, get there, camp. So it depends what you guys want to do.
Let's just. I would say we should stay here for the night, and then
Well out of the reach of town.
Or we can go out there and camp, but it sounds like it might be a little more dangerous out there if we got in camp, and I'm very squishy and now cognizant of that.
I suggest camping by the Citadel.
Alright.
I think that's a good idea.
If children are missing. Wait, do we know how old these children are? She said children, but are they like adult children or?
Yeah, they're like 17, 18.
Oh,
Oh, they ran away on purpose.
I was about to say, they could be like
Mission's over.
35.
you know,
they
different
went,
times.
they went, yeah, they went on. Yeah, exactly. But you know, you're supposed to be a mother by 13 or whatever.
Well, if people go missing, it is the less time we spend before we find them, the better.
Alright. Let's go. I was looking forward to that.
How
squishy.
long have these kids been missing for?
2 days, 3 days?
A few days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a week.
Oh, what?
week?
That's not a
They're
few
dead.
days.
Oh,
These-
they're either
kids-
dead or bandits.
Yeah, these kids are fucking dead.
They're dead or bandits. You know, there's hope. Okay.
When I find out that these kids have been gone for a week, I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Well, the point
Yeah.
is that we either find them alive or we find evidence that they are no longer alive and bring them back.
Alright, but I'm not telling mom if her kids are dead.
I'll
You're
do
doing
it.
I have no problem doing that either. I've told many people that their loved ones.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, being a medic is a hard life.
Do you think there's a price for bringing back dead bodies?
Nope.
Yes. She
Well,
well,
I
she did
don't
tell
know
you
if we
that.
should bring the body back or.
Well, yeah, she did tell you that they do wear the family signet rings. So if you bring one of those, it'll
Oh,
prove that
perfect.
You found them.
As long as we can find the rings.
When
Yeah, exactly.
when Rolo mentions that he was a medic, I'm like, no shit, and I present my rank as well, also as a healer.
Oh, nice.
All right, everybody.
Pull-
Teresa
pull a
wants to
badge
see
out
more
as well.
violence and murder.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's coming.
Should I just stab Andrew? I mean, we
Right
can
No.
now,
kick this off.
TPK.
Let's
More than one!
brawl breaks out.
All right.
That's my cut.
All right. I'm gonna do because Chat wants it. I'm gonna do the swipe, and you guys managed to travel. all the
Chat
way to the
doesn't want
Citadel.
it. Teresa wants it. There's a difference.
Teresa is.
She's our number one
Yeah,
fan. Okay. All right.
Stop ruining my game.
So. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna soda can throw it in my head.
She's gonna
So,
throw the
you
dog
guys-
at you instead.
so
Catch.
So in the middle of the night, you guys arrived at, not in the middle of the night, but like, you know, late at night, you guys arrived at a ravine with what is obviously like a very, very old ruins that are almost falling apart. I think I have a description.
Just your average ravine.
It's your average ravine.
I mean, you don't have to make anything complicated.
Yeah.
The-
And then there is the strange thing about this is that there is a rope that goes down to this ravine.
Does my stone cunning tell me how old these ruins are?
There it is. Boom, I knew there was a description for this. The old road passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. Two of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy, knotted rope is tied to one of the leading pillars on this side of the ravine.
Does the rope look like fresh? Or has it like been there a while? Does it look frayed or anything?
It looks like it's been there for a while, but not as long as the ruin themselves.
Does it look like it's? Does it look like it's safe to climb? Like if it would hold us?
Roll me an investigation check. Anyone who wants to.
I will do the FIFA do.
The
24.
God, how are you rolling that? You're level 1. Anyway.
I rolled a 19 plus 5.
All right, so the pillars are worn and broken, and there's graffiti in Dwarvish alphabet covering most of them.
I do not speak Dwarvish.
It's fine. It just
Um,
it's a penis. It's an
Oh.
language.
Oh, dwarven teens, dwarven teens.
N18.
you look around you. You start seeing like, uh, not clues. What am I looking for? You start seeing evidence of that this area has been host to a lot of different creatures, humanoids. There's like leftovers of small campfires that have been put out they're being put out for a couple days. Some very recent, some quite old. So like the rumors in town say, like, people have come here before, plenty of time.
This does seem to confirm that, and also that this is a good place to camp.
Yes. But yeah, and then obviously that dwarf and graffiti.
Real quick, you said that the rope leads down into a pit, right?
Yeah.
I want to light a torch and see what I see down there.
It is quite a drop. And it's pitch darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, first of all, it's night, but it's also like you can tell, like, even if there was a light, like, it will be quite dark down there. You throw your rope and you see the light just kind of hit a flat area, just
About how far down does it look like?
about 50 feet.
Oof.
Oh, I can see the bottom.
Yeah.
That is a compound fracture waiting to happen. Okay.
Provided the rope is not sturdy enough to hold us.
I mean, you can always test it.
It's
Wait,
late.
wait,
It's
look-
late though, right?
Yeah.
Well, before we head down into a deep, dark chasm, perhaps it would be best if we went in fresh.
Little rest and relaxation.
As relaxing as it could be.
All right.
I could do that. I need to oil
I'm
up the
sold.
machines.
Diamante needs his beauty sleep.
Now I want to know how each individual one of you guys camp.
Ooh. I bust out a very, like, it's quilted, but it's full of, like, really colorful fabrics and things like that. My little tent. There's, like, tassels and everything, a little lantern.
Wait a minute. Does my Dungeoneering pack not come with a... It does not come with a bedroll. Fuck. Okay, I guess...
You're one of those guys who can just sleep anywhere.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was a soldier. I just...
Jafif is literally a rock person. So Jafif just like fluffs up his backpack and just pulls out like a little sleep mask, little eye sleep mask, and then just lays on the ground next to a tent.
I do want to try to go and, like, hunt something, though, real fast.
Okay. So, Chris, this question is more of like a adding flavor to your character. I'm not
Sure.
really looking to, like, oh, you have a this and you have a that. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure that Robert doesn't have sleeping mask on his backpack, on his
Oh no.
tools. So,
All right, so
all right. So you go. So Sona ventures out into the wilderness for approximately 2 hours and comes back with scratches, battered leaves, like it's, attached to her hair, and empty-handed.
Oh, that is too bad. You know, I hear
luck.
that there are some goblins that live potentially near the Citadel, and they have some kind of strange apple.
did you bring back food? Oh wait, are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we
as
need food,
good as I
there
can
are
be.
potentially apples inside the Citadel.
You actually watch Zoda hair grow really, really short and then really long again just to get out all the leaves.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is a neat trick. You missed
wanna
this
see
spot.
something?
You missed this spot. Diamante casts Mage Hand and picks like a leaf or like a twig out of your hair.
Thank
But
you.
it's like sort of, it coalesces out of sort of like rocks and dirt from the ground and just sort of.
Ooh, that's fun.
Thank you, but you haven't seen anything yet. And I make this very grand, like, flourished bow. And as I stand back up, I look just like Diamante.
Oh, Diamante does not like this.
Oh,
There
do
can
we
be no
need to-
imitation.
Ah, yes, generic European accent.
You
But
do
your
not even.
skin, fabulous.
Yes. Yes.
Great.
And I kind of shift back to the form.
Semi-porous mineral.
Great, I say over my game of like Dwarven Solitaire. Now there's 2 of them.
Yep.
Ah, but there could be 2 of you, and I like go down, put on my grumpiest look, and then morph into you. And just like, see, now we can play double
Yes.
solitaire.
The only thing better than 1 stick in the mud is 2 sticks in the mud.
I just gather up my Dwarven Solitaire, just move it somewhere else.
Aw, you're no
Taking my
fun.
3 dragon ante and going home.
But no, who mentioned goblins?
Diamante.
Monte.
Diamante.
Just like goblins.
Yes, goblins. I'm fairly certain that the person I took the letter off of was killed by goblins.
Okay, goblins. Sure. Noted. Killed by goblins, totally.
Shit.
All right. So you guys make camp, spend the night. It's fairly quiet. I mean, this area, surprisingly, you know, even though you're sleeping next to a pit, it is surprisingly quiet for the night. You guys have a good old night rest and wake up really early in the morning, to the sun just beating down your face.
I can't believe none of the packs have bedrolls on them. I just realized that.
I think the explorer one might.
It does. That and the entertainer. That's the only 2.
Yeah.
It's like, anyways.
I picked the scholar
So-
pack for flavor.
Rolo doesn't
reasons.
use a bedroll. He just looks down and goes to sleep like this.
Oh.
I think I did a few
Powering.
circles around a patch of grass and then just plopped down.
Oh.
doing biscuits in the grass.
Oh.
I just lay down perfectly flat and just stare at the night sky and just wait for unconsciousness to take me.
Wait for exhaustion to strike me unconscious.
Yeah, just any minute now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Teresa says that that's the last time she brings you a drink, by the way.
Oh.
The next one gets thrown.
Yeah.
Speaking
Next one gets
of,
thrown.
before we started on the goblins, do we want to take a quick break?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
speaking of drinks, because I'm
Okay.
really thirsty.
I
Yeah, I
need a
need a
snack,
refill.
man. I'm hungry.
Alright.
All right, quick.
We're gonna take a Chris. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, and we'll be right back.
I said yes to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is not a campaign. This is just a short.
Mhm.
Yeah, there are definitely moments you have to remind yourself, like, I want this. I want to do this.
This is fun.
I'm having fun. This is my fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jose, I fixed the the door hangers as well, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so those
Yeah,
are all set.
It wasn't until you asked me to roll a religion check that I realized I put absolutely no points in religion.
But you're a cleric.
You know, just because you're a cleric doesn't mean you have to be super like
Yeah.
well versed on
Fellow
religion.
I mean, he's a.
Are you the guy who, like,
cleric 'cause I am
misquotes?
a paladin.
No,
Are you the guy who misquotes the Bible? Is
I
your whole thing is just the quote from Pulp Fiction?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
don't eat shrimp or some shit. Anyways,
We should make up verses as we go.
no,
Mhm, mhm.
I now have a backstory to justify why I don't have a good religion check. If it comes into
Alright.
play, we'll find out.
So we left off waking up early, right? You had your morning routine. I just want to speed this up a little bit, and you're all are standing in line, staring at this rope going down the ravine. What are you gonna do?
Who wants to go?
Railroading. What?
Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna give the rope a cursory tug just to make sure the blocks don't immediately give way.
It is. It's actually quite sturdy. You can tell that, like, while it's not like the most freshest of ropes, it's just fine.
I'll go first. I'm by far the heaviest one here.
And I agree, that's a great idea.
Wait, then shouldn't you go last?
Well, I mean, if the rope breaks, then you guys know it's not safe.
Also,
Do you want to
if
go
rope-
first?
if the rope
Jafif,
breaks-
Jafif, feel free if you want to go first.
You know what? Jafif will go first.
I'll hold the rope just in case.
Guys,
Can't
I
have
have
any
some.
mishaps.
I have some pitons, and a hammer. We could reinforce this a little bit.
Jafif does not need.
Okay.
you heard him. Chief does not need.
All right, Jafif,
All right.
be,
So Jafif.
be careful.
Okay. So is it gonna be one at a time? Is this what's happening?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so you do that thing that you put like the rope around you, and you start getting ready to rappel down, right?
Mhm.
And you realize that like you realize it's actually there's footholds like so many people have gone down this rope that it's really easy to get down it.
Oh, this is
so
easy.
Yeah, so you don't even struggle with it. You just start going down.
There are so many footholds. Rolo, you will. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, don't worry. I got something for this. It's not my first rope.
Your first ropio.
My first ropio.
Alright. So are you guys? So after you see Jafif go down the way he does, are you guys gonna go like one after another or one at a time?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down next.
Alright.
And bring a
So-
torch as well.
Yeah, it is. So there's a description for this. So ascended ledge overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. Sand, rocky debris, and the bones of small animals cover it. A rough-hewn stairway zigs and sags down the side of a ledge, descending into more darkness. Everybody roll me initiative.
Oh.
Seriously? Okay.
Well,
So I
I
had
don't
dark
have a-
vision. Would I have seen anything when I was coming down?
I don't have
Yeah, I
a token.
can't even-
for
You
it.
would have seen, you would have seen, small humanoid footprints and rat tracks, like in the area.
Would I've had enough time when I came down to cast mage armor on myself?
I'll allow it.
Jose, I don't have a token to say.
I also don't have
Oh,
a
that's
token.
right. Hold on, my bad. So while you guys are all here, you're not quite on the ravine. So I'm gonna put you all in the map, but you're not in the. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Diamante cannot be surprised. Natural 20.
Close.
That's everybody. Okay, so Chris, what you have to do is
Damn.
select your token, like click on it. Click on your token, like the little picture of the of your
Oh, okay.
yeah. Click on that,
Right. Uh-huh.
and while that's clicked on your character sheet, roll for initiative at the top, right next to your AC.
I thought I just did. Did it not show?
Oh, you
Oh, yeah,
did.
13.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's because
So-
there was no tokens on the thing. That's why.
yeah, so no, you did it right, but do me a favor and do it again while selecting the token. Or while the token is selected.
Is that right?
Okay, yeah. But I'm gonna give you the 13. I just wanted to show you, like, if you had the token selected, it
Right.
it automatically adds it.
I see.
Let me change this beautiful music. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
So I go next, I guess.
Yeah, hold on.
Or are we all down already?
Provided there's I think initiative is happening before everybody is down.
Yeah, no. So the next one's coming down is Zona. And okay.
Got choke on screen from this Izzy.
So there's that. And I just want to make sure that I do this.
Izzy.
And
Gotta kill
describe
me.
what happens next. And it's been a minute since I've done all this magic. Damn! 23, 22, 20? Fucking shit. Anyways, so Diamante, when you land, right? It's extremely dusty down here. You do notice the footsteps, and the minute you touch the floor, from behind you, you hear almost like this weird hissing, and you see, you know, when you look into a cat's eyes and you see that reflection of light coming through,
Mm.
and you see the following. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. As these three massive
That's a lot of rats.
rats appear from behind a couple of rocks, and one of them was already there, but because of the dust was on top of it, was blending. But they just shake. You see their hair stand up, and you with their two teeth just kind of like sneering at you. So, Diamante, you
That
go
is
first.
Lots of rats.
Where's my
What to do?
my combat music?
Why is it always rats?
I got you. Hold on. I'll pull the Persona 5 soundtrack.
How how close is the next person?
Well, it's 50 feet. I'm gonna say that she was already halfway down. Which means that, like, in her next turn, half her movement will be landing.
Hmm. Wizard, first one on the scene, 7 HP. Let's fucking go.
Killed by rats.
Killed by rats. What a way to go.
Oh.
Oh god, this is gonna be interesting.
Rather ominous music for rats.
Yeah, I played the wrong one. Hold on a minute.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't giving you
Sorry,
shit for
I just
it.
gotta make sure
There you go. Just a
know what all my
classical-
spells do.
Yes, thank you for filling in the Witcher gap that I intentionally leave in my campaign.
How do you say fuck? How big are these squares? Like, are these squares 5 feet or are they 10 feet?
They are 5.
5 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you only live once. I'm going to run over into the sort of like edge here, and I'm going to. Oh wait, I guess if I do it like this, probably. I'm gonna make sure I know how the spell works. Hit the target's over the. Okay, cool, perfect. Diamante foregoes the sort of like an ornate looking rapier at his side and pulls out a small dagger and attempts to use my action to cast Green Flame Blade.
Ooh. You know, I've been wanting to use that in Rime of the First Minute forever and never gotten a chance.
Because you're like never close enough to do it, because why would you ever be?
Yeah.
But here we are. So you see the little, like a sort of green flame comes up onto the dagger, and Diamante stabs into the rat. So I'm going to make an attack with my dagger, +5 to hit. That's a 17 to hit.
You hit.
So that's going to be 4 points of piercing damage to the first rat, and then the flame from the blade jumps to the rat next to it, and I think it takes fire damage equal to the spellcasting ability modifier. So I think +3, so it takes 3 fire damage.
All right.
So 4 piercing damage to this rat, 3 fire damage to this one. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my special feature as a Earth Ganassi, and you see that Diamante's skin sort of, the dust from the ground sort of rises up and sort of hardens into like a protective coating on Diamante's skin, as I use my bonus action to cast Blade Ward.
Sweet.
Which gives me resistance from bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage until the end of my next turn? Till the end of my next turn. Yep.
Do you want to describe how you stab, or do you want me to do that?
Yeah, but by all means.
Right. So you kind of like approach really quickly and sheath your rapier, and in the same movement you bring out your dagger, spinning it around. You stab the rat in the shoulder, twist it, and the flame just kind of burns the skin around it, wraps around the first rat, and shoots the second rat. You hear them just go, and they start getting very, very angry at whoever the next person is. Sona!
Well,
half of your movement will be getting here.
okay. Could I have a torch, please?
Oh. I'm just, you know, the one that was on the floor is the one that you used. So let me. Ooh, talking to midlights. Ooh, he has specifics. What's the torch again? 1515?
I have no idea.
I think it's 2020.
Hey, I think you
That
might
sounds
be
about right.
Yeah, 2020.
2020.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Line sight is 2020.
All right, can you see?
Yep. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump down and then just kind of dodge over here for the next person to be able to descend, and I toss out a dagger. Sorry, not a dagger, dart. Not that.
You
Doesn't.
hit. Who are you trying to hit?
Who was the one that was stabbed initially?
The top one.
That one? Alright. Right to that guy.
Okay, give me damage. Is it 7?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. All right. So you killed it. You want to describe it?
I just imagine I hop down a little bit feline-like, launch out a dart at this little guy, and just kind of scoff and just like, it's like my childhood.
Yes.
We used to nail wall
so
rats back on.
as the rat was hissing, the amount of all you see is a dart just go into his throat, and just falls in front of him.
A dignified death for a rodent.
Rinther,
Okay. So
your whole movement will be getting down here.
okay, so so I'll end up here or just
Yeah.
off the okay. So I'm gonna just like zzz down the rope, and then I'm gonna
Nice.
cast Toll the Dead on this one here.
Ooh, what is that?
Wisdom
they
saving throw.
Have they have to make a Wisdom save.
Oh, good thing I have extra advantage and it's very smart.
This is
rat.
the fucking best rat in the world.
Yeah.
It has. So what I'm trying to hit?
14 is the DC.
It failed.
It failed.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it failed.
Okay, so it's missing hit points, right? Because
Yeah,
of
but
the
it took damage from the green flame blade.
Okay, good. Then I get to roll a d12 instead of a d8. Okay, it's gonna take that much necromantic damage.
Okay.
Okay, but the spell says it has the sound of a dolorous bell, but instead of a bell, it's gonna sound like a hammer clanging against the forge.
Ooh. So,
Like
so
that.
describe the spell to me, because I don't think I've ever.
It says that the actual description itself says you point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any hit points, it takes a d12 instead.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll say something quick, like, you know, oh, the judgment of Mordred falls upon them like hammer blows or some shit like that. And then
Okay.
the sound of the hammer.
Fair. So, the giant rat next to it, the two rats next to this rat fell really fast. So this one just kind of like looks at you guys and just and starts running down a set of stairs to the side. Wait, I didn't count. Stop! Oh my god, I broke.
Oh god, it runs like Octavio.
When Jose is
There
the
you go.
one doing it, everyone runs like Otavio.
All right, Mal. Same to you. Actually, what's your movement? Is it the same as? Yep. Okay, so your whole movement is getting down here to the level floor. When you land, all you see is a hinge, giant rat carcass, and one that got. Is it like a? I'm trying to visualize the spell. Is it like an actual hit, like a force hit?
No, it's I would imagine it's like it's necrotic damage, so you hear the sound, but then they just and then die.
Okay, so you see
They
the other
start
rat and,
bleeding
like,
out of
this-
their eyes and ears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the skin, like the skin shrunk around its skull and it burst through it, and it just
Sweet.
on the floor. But that's pretty much all you can see.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Do you want to pursue this rat that was left over, or you just want to leave it at that?
I mean, that's a rat.
That's a rat.
Diamante runs after it to sees it at the edge of the stairs and says, "Oh, so you have chosen to die a coward's death." And I can't.
All right. All right. So in that case,
It just screams after it. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't do anything.
Diamant, you're
all right. So
If we find you again, you will wish we had not.
yeah, so the rat just kind of like disappears into the darkness, and moves.
He's getting king rat.
Oh no.
He is welcome to try.
So Chris, a little bit of what happened. We went into turn order. That's what that thing is. You were gonna go next, but since the rat was out of your reach and you used all of your movement, because in your turn you can do movement, and action, and bonus action. Your movement was 30, which meant all of the rappelling down the rope was your full movement. So when you landed, you couldn't move anymore, but you could have attacked. The rat was out of your reach, like it was already down the stairs, so there was no way for you to like throw an arrow or anything. So the options was, if you guys were to pursue, the turn order was going to continue, or we just get out of turn order and we'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Just explain a little bit of what happened. So now you guys are down here. Rollo, I'm curious as to how you're going to get down.
So Rollo grabs the rope and kind of lashes the front of it to a hook that pops out of the ball. Just hooks it in and just slides on down.
Amazing. And you land right down here. All right. Now at this point, the darkness has started to engulf you. It is extremely dusty, and it smells like stone. The air is heavy. Yeah, for some of you that might be a good thing, but the air is very heavy, and you can tell like this has been here for a very, very long time out of like the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
You see a set of stairs going down here, and the Jafif, Diamante, especially you, when you look down, you see them kind of like zigzagging all the way down into complete and utter darkness.
There is only one way to go.
Yeah.
Down?
Yes.
Smells like the mine.
Oh, but I suppose that there are two ways to go. We can go down,
We go
or
back
we can
up
go
the rope.
back up.
Well,
But why go backwards? when we
I
can
just
go
got
forward?
down here. I don't want to do that.
I'm curious to see how Rollo's gonna go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't go upstairs.
The good thing we are going
Go up walls, I should say.
I vaguely gesture towards the stairs, like,
No, somebody else go first. Diamante
Alright.
found 3 rats at the bottom of the rope.
and you killed them real good, Diamante.
Yes,
Yeah,
Diamante killed them all single-handedly.
Quick work.
I,
All right.
All right, let's
Some
just
some others
send it
might
to
have
hell and start this off on a lie.
some others might have provided some assistance, but Diamante struck true.
So as you guys start descending, you get like these are 5 foot wide stairs, and they're sturdy and safe for the most part. But you get the feeling that like something were to happen in this area, like a battle or something, like shit's like there's no way you're gonna be able to hold anything. Like you're just gonna go down and fall. As you look into the abyss, literally, you don't see any end. It's just pure darkness and void. Brinthor, as you start getting into this area right here, a fortress emerges from the darkness. The subterranean Citadel, though impressive since long forgotten. If the lightless windows, cracked crenellations, and leaning towers are any indication, all is quiet, though a cold breeze blows up from below, bringing with it a scent of dust and a faint trace of rot.
Oh,
I just look at it and be like, those townies, they kind of undersold it a bit.
yeah, it's quite impressive.
This is
Like one of the many towers of Candlekeep.
far
Except
more
like,
ominous.
the pits of hell at this point.
Mm.
Oh, these come on.
A bleak void.
Rollo,
It's not that bad. Have you been into the mines? Like,
yeah, this is nothing.
No.
yeah, it's a lot nicer
I've
than
also
this.
never seen them, and I just kind of like wave my hand in front of my face.
Chris, you can move your token, by the way. So
Oh, I didn't realize. I was trying to do it, but I was like, "Are you supposed to do it?" All right.
no. You got free range over your own token.
I see.
All right, you guys want to keep descending?
Do we see anything interesting as we're descending here?
No. It's just that the stairs, like if Rollo was a little heavier, it just probably goes down. All right, as you start getting to this area here and start descending the stairs, this narrow stairs empty empty into a small courtyard, apparently atop of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel was sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must be the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. And let me bring you to the next area. Let me
Is
see.
it-
Hopefully,
Is it impressive masonry?
it's very impressive.
Hmm. I'm a little put off by the ominous nature of it, but I also can't, can't deny the craftsmanship.
Yeah. So this whole area is just it's an expansive sea of crumbled masonry all around you. And you can tell that this was once the top of an area. But it's like I said, it's level to the floor now. When you start stepping in this specific spot here, you can things start crumbling. There is not a certain danger that it's just gonna fall apart in a minute, but it's just really old. So the stone, the stairs towards the end, every step you take, dust and chunks of stone start falling through.
Great.
Oh man. Rollo looks over and sees these stairs and oh man, I don't like this one. He looks down at his wrist, pushes a button and a bunch of spikes come out of the ball. Extra traction. He's like, alright
No.
guys.
No, Rollo, you ain't gotta do it. Jiffy, why don't you, take the lead?
All right.
No,
From here on out-
Jafifa's already taken the point.
From here on out, guys, this is dungeon rules.
Sweet.
You might want to explain what that means.
Yeah, please.
So dungeon rules, Chris, means that you have to anytime you move your token, that's your character moving. So before, when you move your token, it's just freely you're whatever this general area. But here, each square matters. So if you land on a square that perhaps has a trap, then
That's where you're at.
if you didn't check, if you didn't look for it, you'll probably fall into it. So needless to say, from here on out, it's kind of the bring your paranoia a little bit higher. You know?
Okay.
So, and just to give you a little bit of something for you to work with, you are the rogue. For the most part, your role will be, check for traps, investigate the room, check this, check that, and you can ask people to help you out. I just don't want to give everything away, but
Sure.
that's kind of your role.
Got it. Well, I offer to go first then to look on this scary terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you see, and just to give you an idea, you see a door here, a stone door. It's closed.
Have we moved to the other map yet, or?
Oh, my bad.
Is there a way? And I'm not kidding here. Is there a way I can use my stone cunning to determine who made this structure?
Ooh.
What kind of masonry are we talking here?
Yeah, is this
Can you link the description?
of what? Stone cunning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna make me look through the fucking.
If it's not,
Whenever you make an intelligence.
no. If it's too much, don't worry about it. I just wanted to try to get as much. Trying to figure out what.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to origins of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill of. Oh, okay, got it. Let me see. Hold on.
I'm also skilled in history. If
That's great.
we want to put our heads together.
Where's my? There's so many things open. There it is.
Because if it's something oh, this is infernal stonework. Okay, I kind of know what we're getting ourselves into. Then.
Oh god. Also, could I have a torch whenever you have a second?
Oh, it didn't transfer to you.
No. Thank you.
That's gonna be annoying. Maybe I
we
should
on?
copy and paste from the last one.
Maybe you should
Are
just
we
give
on?
me dark vision and we just.
No.
Andrew's not even DMing. It's just like, no.
Or you could play a race that has dark vision.
I don't wanna.
Well, then don't complain. It's not that hard.
All right,
That'll
so
be fun.
yeah, roll me a history check and see what I can review.
Okay, it's gonna be a history check with a +2 because it doubles the proficiency, so 14.
You can tell this is a very old building.
No.
Good to
No
know.
shit.
And 4.
No.
No way.
So you get a sense that this has been here. I mean, what I mean old, I mean like ancient. Like even for you as a dwarf that has this 100 and something whatever years old, you can't quite pinpoint. So you can't quite pinpoint like the origin of it, but you do see not clues. What's the word I'm looking for? Jesus Christ! Why do I go blank?
Like
Evidence?
runes.
Evidence that this was perhaps it has like draconic artistic elements throughout. You know, like very faint, but you can kind of pinpoint it. Like if it was like, you know.
This place is very, very old.
Good to know.
No, like old.
Elaborate.
Like thousands, maybe, of years old.
Yeah, you get like
just
that. Yeah. As if it wasn't obvious, like something very very bad happened to bring this whole freaking temple down here. Or Citadel.
Just gonna put that way and put that in my little paranoia pouch.
All right, so what's happening?
Can I start investigating the room?
Yep. Roll me an investigation check.
Sure.
Don't need that one anymore.
I would imagine it smells like dust and
Ugh.
stuff, right?
Yeah, and a very faint scent of rot. To you, it looks just like a regular area. Like there's nothing of danger here. So now that I told you that information, Chris, I know. So there's in the game there is what your character would do and what you as a person know, right? So the roleplay aspect of it is your character, like this is safe. Is that you rolled a 4, it's low. You know that it's a low roll, but your character's like, yeah, this is safe. So
This is
that's
safe.
kind of where that's kind of like where the roleplay comes into.
Okay. So
And guys, feel free to jump in and elaborate more if you want. But
so I
speaking.
walk. I'm standing on 2 legs, and now I go down to 4, trying to creep forward, and I start to move forward. And I slowly investigate in front of us. I'm like, hey guys, everything seems good here. I think we're fine to move forward.
Yep.
All right.
If the cat person says we're good in this,
He's got to have some
Primeval.
good senses.
structure.
Roll me a dexterity saving.
God damn it,
yes.
Rolo!
I'm sorry, a dexterity check.
I built this guy to be terrible with dexterity. A check. Okay.
Well, this is happening. Diamante turns to Zona. It's like, see, this is why Diamante is always fashionably late to the party.
Did it go?
Never go first. Never go
Never to go
second.
first.
Yeah.
8.
Oh,
He just leans
no.
on forward and is like, okay, I believe him. Yeah, he should have good sense.
Sorry, I'm reading the.
Rolo, no.
Okay. All right. So as you step in, there is a fake floor that just kind of flips open, and like you fall in, and it closes on you.
Oh god.
And before it closes, can somebody roll me a perception check?
Can it be anybody? Can it multiple people?
Anybody? Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
What do I
Alright.
keep? It's my second natural 20 tonight.
Diamante, Zona, you guys see 3 shadows just kind of rush into the trap before it closes.
Oh.
That was
Diamante
good.
thinks that might not be good.
So-
As it closes, you
I
hear
agree.
Rollo go, "Not this way."
Oh,
My
no.
bad.
Any-
Sorry.
Shit rolls
I need you guys
downhill.
to roll me initiative.
Oh lord.
Well,
I also-
good trap checking there.
Seriously? I've rolled 3 natural 20s in a row.
Jose.
That's it. It's all ones from here on out. You got them all.
Oh no. No, this is payback for my
Oh,
game
there you
from this weekend where I couldn't roll anything above like a fucking 10 all night.
Ugh.
Rollo, you have night vision, dark vision.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a dwarf. Yeah, just dark vision. Everybody in?
Mhm.
Now
Yep.
Rollo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's go with the Witcher music. Right, Diamante. You saw this happen so quickly. You hear the into the darkness, and like 3 shadowy figures just rush into the trap.
Not this way.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, did I manage to see like how I could like potentially try and open this thing safely, or like falling into it?
um,
I mean, it was a natural 20 perception check.
no, the perception was to see if anything went into the hole. I need you to give me an intelligence.
Well, clearly Rollo went into the hole.
Yeah.
Just raw intelligence or investigation?
That must be a really
Investigation.
must be a really big fucking
23.
hole for Rollo. to fit in there.
Okay, yeah, you saw the whole mechanism in slow motion, how it opened, how the hinges kind of like gave away and closed back. So,
Can I like
you will-
can I like go up to it and like sort of push it? Does it push down? How does it work? Does it work like a?
No, right now it's locked.
Oh, it's
Like
locked.
you're trying to push down. Yeah,
So it's like closed. Like I can't push it open.
right. But you know the mechanism that's locking it.
Okay.
So you will have to you will need Thieves' Tool to unlock it.
Somebody needs to come and open this door so I might
I
kill
I
whatever
pull
fell
out
down
a
inside of it.
crowbar.
Wait, no. We're in turn order.
You're
so-
last in the initiative
Ah.
order, which is unfortunate because you're the one with thieves' tools.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Try not to die before we can open this door.
Be like, "Let me out of here! What is this?"
Can I prepare my action to cast Mind Sliver?
Yep.
Once I can see down into the pit.
Yep. Of course.
Yep. So Diamante just stands by.
All right. Rollo, you land in complete darkness, and well, you had dark vision, and you see 3 giant rats in there with you, just
Oh my god.
coming at you.
So many. Why are there so
Sorry
many
about
rats?
what happened to your family. I wasn't there. I didn't even come down the rope yet.
I am not sorry.
you hear Diamante through the trapdoor. I am not sorry, yelling.
Okay. You take as 3 shadowy giant rat figures rush at you. You take 10 piercing damage.
Oh jeez.
Are you dead?
I have 1 HP.
Oh my god.
This is level 1.
I rolled a crit.
Oh my god.
Oh, my-
Okay.
Level 1.
I'm
level
sorry.
1. Remember we all almost died to a snake?
Theresa, are you happy now, Theresa?
You wanted blood.
They got
Yeah.
into
So from
the...
outside, all you guys hear is the boom. Not this one. Oh God!
I said try not to die.
Imagine they're like
We're in
ripping
there.
out cogs and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Diamante, talk to me. How does this thing open up?
You need some kind of fine implements to undo the latch. Or you could try and bust it, I don't know.
I got better than nothing. I'm just gonna try to get the crowbar, jam it in there, and try to force force the thing
Okay.
open.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Okay. I think doesn't the crowbar make it with advantage? Or I know the crowbar does something. Hold on.
Yeah, but this is that. Actually, yeah. Let me read that crowbar. Yeah, it gives you advantage. I just can't remember if it's.
It's using a crowbar grants advantage to strength checks where the crowbar's leverage can be applied. So that's entirely up to you if I get leverage or not.
Okay, the AC is pretty high, but I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Okay, so a strength check.
Nope.
All right, you get in there and you do the, and then all of a sudden you kind of start questioning your own strength, and then you kind of stop
God
because
damn it.
nothing happens.
God damn it. I can't let another dwarf die on me. God damn it. No. I start having like flashbacks.
God.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
That's all I got. That's all I can do.
All right, so Sona.
Oh god, are we still all trying to do this?
I punched the floor.
I hit it with my quarterstaff. Oh wait, this one. Oh,
Maybe
Well,
there's
I
like
hit it.
maybe there's a way we can get down like to it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. You're literally hitting like stone.
oh great.
All right, Rollo.
This Rollo's fucked up right now.
You got some
He's
fucking
got
rats.
Scratches. They pulled part of his machinery out. He
Oh,
just like
God.
spits out some blood and be like, "All right, you're gonna go out with me." And you see like a green.
Oh, here's an explosion.
Yeah, you see a green like little spray nozzle come out of his arm. It's a little attachment, and it shoots a green liquid at the rats, and it's Tasha's caustic brew.
Ooh.
Luckily for you, they're all in line in front of you.
Perfect. I try to line them up.
They're all within.
No, like literally, all the space is
Oh,
literally
really?
just like enough for it to be in front of you.
Perfect.
They're all
Incredible.
within hosing distance.
Yeah, exactly. How do I cast this?
Sure, we'll just click it.
Yeah, it's not working.
Here, yeah. Rollo.
That,
Oh shit!
does
it's
that
not
one
working.
work? I tried on the spell sheet too.
There it goes. Kinda.
Oh, that was just the text.
Yeah, so okay, so I gotta do a dexterity. save.
Dexterity save and I'll do 2d4.
To be fair, they're gonna do it with disadvantage because they are in a very, very tight space. And what is it? 13. 2 fail, 1 makes it. So that 5 is the damage
Yes.
full. I'm assuming that.
Yeah, I think if they make it, they don't take any damage.
Okay. Fuck. So 5.
Wait.
The cherry saving throw or cover an acid in spell's duration until the creature uses action to scrape or wash the acid off and so.
Oh, okay.
The creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage. And
At
start.
the-
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, why is this a concentration that I actually read, Andrew? Good.
Oh, so is it next turn? I guess so.
Yeah.
No damage.
So
now.
they take full damage, but one of them doesn't.
Oh.
The next turn they have to try to get
Yeah, use
the
the
acid
action.
off of them. Yeah. So you bring your little spray out and you just kind of like you're like and shoot it at them, and what you see is their face skin just melts away for the both that are in front of you. The one in the back is kind of like turns around and starts scratching to get out. But the two in front are while they're shocked, they're still like attacking you. Just the one in the back kind of realize what's happening.
Rollo's ready.
So
He's
yeah,
he gave it all he's got.
yeah, that was good. They're very, very damaged. That's all I'm gonna say. Mal.
All right. Oh, I don't know what to do. I grab my crowbar and I try to finesse.
Do you have
the
thieves'
lock
tools?
mechanism.
Did they come with your starting equipment?
Because
Oh
what-
yes, I do have these tools.
Okay.
Okay.
So
because
I
what
try
we're-
to pick at the mechanism that they
So-
pointed out to try to pick the lock or
Alright.
So give
open
me
it.
a dexterity check. Meaning you're gonna click on the word dexterity on your skills.
You do get to add if you have proficiency in thieves tools, you should actually be able to click on that and pick dex for
Oh.
a thieves tool check.
Does it work like that? That's
Yeah.
handy.
So click on the word thieves tool.
Like under your tool proficiencies section, there should be thieves tools, and then it'll ask you what to put, and you say dexterity.
Oh, oh wow, okay. I learned something new today.
Oh, he doesn't have proficiency on it. Oh no. What?
He should.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
I would just drag.
I clicked on Thieves Tools and it just gives me the option to equip, use.
Oh no,
use
not
a
in your
resource.
inventory. You should have thieves
Oh,
tools proficiencies in your
Yeah.
to the left.
He
He
Sorry.
doesn't. He doesn't. I'm gonna add
Sorry,
it.
sorry.
No, that's not your fault.
Not your fault. It should have automatically added that onto your sheet.
Yeah.
So
On my skills list, right? Okay.
Yeah, there
No,
should
on your-
there should be a
Below-
section labeled tool proficiencies and custom skills
right.
underneath
So,
your passive
right-
perception.
And then from there you would click on it.
on the left side of the character.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm s-
shortcut, you can just roll a dex check and then add your proficiency bonus, which is +2.
It's funny. We were trying to save time.
Well, you know,
I'm
if you-
sorry.
Not
you
your
can
fault.
click-
Yes, it's not your fault.
This is right.
This is roll.
I mean, technically that would be what it is if you're proficient in dex saves, but you click dex save instead of dexterity.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I mean, it's kind of a.
Here, I rolled for you. That's what it should have been. So on your character sheet, there is on the left side where you have your skills, like the numbers.
Yeah.
There's one box that says passive wisdom perception, and then another box with tools. Do you see it? It says right there, thieves tool.
No, I'm not seeing that. In the skills.
Maybe close your character sheet and open it again.
It should be underneath
Oh.
skills.
Yeah,
Yeah, underneath skills.
that's where I was looking.
The kerning on tool proficiencies and custom skills is making my.
It's not because it's just not great. It's not a great
yeah.
kerning.
It's all
like tiny.
jammed into that little.
All right, Mal.
All right, so what?
No. Do you find it? Either way, I rolled for you, but
No,
I
I
just want you
don't
to
see
know
it.
where it's at.
I keep looking after my
wish-
tool, but I don't see it.
It should be on the very, very left, like bottom side, like bottom left side of your character sheet.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry.
It's all
Cool.
right.
No, you're good.
To be
So if you
fair,
click it, it's gonna ask you which skill, and you just choose dexterity.
a lot of people don't use tools usually.
Yeah.
Thieves' tools being the one that people use most often.
Yeah.
There you go. All right,
Hooray!
Now, so you rush in, right? And you immediately, it's like you almost like this is like second nature to you. You just get there, and you know it's almost like you know exactly where the lock is. You get your tools in there, and just with like quick little you hear the release, just go retreat into the edges, and now that platform is loose, so you can kind of see what's happening under it. So
Oh,
that was your action.
can I? When that happens, I'd like to fire off my prepared action.
All right, do it.
I
You see-
see a
oh,
rat.
Yeah, let me bring him up.
They're all underneath. I see 2 of the rats have acid on them.
Yes, the two closest to him.
I will mind sliver the one that is closest to him.
Smells like burnt rat.
So it needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Good thing this guy went to college.
This rat went to college.
Oh, 5.
That is not gonna do it.
It's one of those brain.
He
rats.
takes 5 psychic damage.
All right. You want to describe it? You kill it.
Oh, it's dead?
Yeah.
Jafif calls out to them. He looks at it and he's like, "You're the rat that ran away. A coward's death awaits you." And he sort of put fingers up to my temples and just sort of like a wave of like psychic energy. And the rat just sort of like wriggles underneath the sort of the damage, the burning from the acid and the burning inside of its head. And it's just sort of like
Yeah.
just drops.
and it just drops dead.
I mean,
There's still two more rats in there, and now it's your turn, Diamante.
I do it to the one that the other one that is. Actually, I'll do it to the one that isn't. I'll acid it up.
we can't really tell which one is actually the one that ran away, but I appreciate the spirit, Diamante.
Yeah, Diamante doesn't care. It's just... So I'm gonna mind sliver the one that isn't covered in acid.
Okay. So intelligence.
Actually, wait, no, the other one that is covered in acid because I want to try and kill a second one before
Okay.
the intelligence saving throw.
Yep. It didn't make it.
Oh, damage. This one only takes 2 psychic damage.
Yep. Enough to kill it.
Boom. Don't die to the last one, please.
All right. So, same thing. Just the guy, the eyes of this rat roll back and just pop, and it dies. That last rat. So it's their turn. The last rat sees that and quickly climbs out and just jumps off and starts making it down this. Actually.
What is it with the last rat wanting to die a coward's death?
So you see it kind of like jump off the edge, right into the darkness, and slightly disappears. And if you get to the edge, you can kind of see it, but that's what it does.
I'm gonna pull Diamante aside after this battle and try to explain to him that animals don't really have a concept of honor.
Guys, what you see
And they shall
is
die like animals.
what you see is Rollo scratched to shit. His ball just kind of like falling apart and like picked away.
Oh gosh.
And blood coming out of his mouth, eyes, ears. His skin in his forehead has been split open. You can kind of see the skull under it. And his hands just stretched out with a little bit of acid still kind of spilling. And he's in very bad shape. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Imagining like steam is shooting out of like all the mechanics
Yeah,
and stuff too. Sprung a leak.
You hear like a going on. So Brenthor, your turn.
Is it deep? I mean, is Rollo close enough that I can reach out with my hand and grab him?
Yeah, it is.
All right. I'll be like,
if it does this, you can grab him.
yeah. I'll be like, take my hand, brother.
I like that we've formed.
Get me the hell out of here.
Literal
And what-
cross has been formed here.
I'm gonna like when I grab his hands, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Wonderful.
Back to full.
Hell yeah.
Is that almost? Yeah, damn. That was the one
full.
away from full.
Yeah. Oh, geez, what?
Yeah. You see all the cut just close. His broken arm just snaps back into place.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right, guys. I'm DMing.
Well, you're one hell of a craftsman, I will say.
So we be on the lookout for more spring-loaded traps, rats. There are lots of rats.
All right, we're out of combat now, and you see a stone door right here.
Also, out of the corner of your eye, you see essentially Zona's form get consumed by fire. And then as the fire dies away, instead of the changeling Zona you had before you, now stands a tiefling Zona.
Oh.
Yeah, so give me some fucking dark vision.
Wait, what? Do you get?
I get dark
don't need-
vision!
I don't think it works.
That's not how
like
it works. Get out of here.
I don't think it works like that.
Live with the
No,
consequences of
I-
your actions.
I actually did change my character sheet. I did that the entire time we were going through that battle, if you were wondering why I was so quiet. I was like,
Oh,
I'm
you're a
not doing
tiefling
this.
now.
I am a tiefling now. So
I gotta see this.
I can't deal with
Yeah.
the like, can I get light for all of this after dealing with that the entire like
You're a
run?
tiefling.
Much
Oh
you
my
can
god,
pay.
that's
To
amazing.
be fair, I feel
All
like
right.
based on the size of this map, you weren't gonna have to ask that question for a while.
All right, so night vision is what, 60-60?
Yes.
No, it's 60.
No? I know it was
What's it-
60, but
what-
yeah.
There's
What does the dim-
there's no dim light effect for dark
okay.
vision. Dark vision is you can see up to 60 feet in darkness as if it were dim light, and in dim light as
Well,
if
that's
it were bright light.
Well, that's not
There we
turn on
go.
mode.
That's dark vision. Dark vision is
Alright,
nocturnal.
whatever. Alright, guys. So, this is very dramatic. Down in here in this pit, you also see the bodies of 2 goblin skeletons.
Oh, good goblins.
Oh shit!
Someone
Did you
should,
check? Wait, did you
search
check the
those guys.
goblins while you were down there?
Hell no. I tried to get out of there as fast as possible.
Fine, I will go down there and check.
Please do. I'm not going back down there.
You find 23 silver pieces and 4 gold pieces.
Oh hell yeah! See, this is Diamante's reward for exploring.
Good job, Diamante. You picked those rat carcasses real good.
They were goblins, excuse me.
and they died the way a goblin deserves to die.
Agreed.
They're
Now
locked
please
in a
let me
hole.
out. Let me out and I will give you a gold piece.
No, that's good. Shut the
You
trap.
son of a bitch.
Oh, I got you. Here, I'll help you out. Here you go.
There you go.
One
And
gold,
I give Rollo a gold piece.
Yes. My reward for getting eaten by rats.
Yeah,
I'm
you should've-
sorry
yeah,
about that.
It could have all been yours if you had checked the goblins.
No problem, Al. It
They were all-
happens.
They were all very flat, I noticed, because you landed on them and crushed them with your metal body.
Yeah, they were
killed the
dead already,
goblins.
but like, you
Yeah, they
see
might have been
the- you
alive.
see,
Who
like,
knows?
the indent of the ball. Like,
Squished to the side.
No, probably
Yeah.
not. They were dead for a
Is
long
it-
time.
Is there one rat like flat like a pancake?
Now the rats came in afterwards. So.
Okay.
Okay, but hold on. Let us examine this door to see if there is no problems.
all right. Who wants to roll an investigation?
I'll shout to
Would you like to try and redeem yourself?
Is anything going on over here with my new eyes?
Where?
Oh,
The door, or where you standing?
Sorry, over here.
I can't.
Near the door. Yes.
Yeah, no, the door and near the door looks safe.
Good enough.
Yeah, there's just
Uh,
like carvings of like it's some like a, you can tell it's like a relief of like what used to be a very detailed dragon, but it's kind of like being falling apart and stuff like that. Like very intricate door.
dancing dragon.
Just,
It's gonna be the cult place.
just battle axe out, and I'm just gonna lean forward with my boot and just slowly try to push that door open.
Alright, the door swings open to reveal
Oh god.
A
yes.
room.
an area. Are
Oh,
you
God.
guys gonna step in?
I take my two-handed quarterstaff and just kind of like knock around the whole doorway. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
well,
Yes.
Probably should have.
Yes.
Probably should have done that before I walked in the door.
well.
All right.
Well, it seems
So
okay.
this circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawls the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall. The spear that killed it is still securing it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple of crumbled ledges.
I assume this is one of the 3 doors that we just walked through.
Correct. Yep. It's kind of
Dude.
weird how that's written.
Do these bodies, do they look like fresh or?
They look like they've been dead for quite a while, and have rat gnawed. Like you can tell, like a rat was feasting on it.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say Diamante already found a bunch of gold on some goblins. Diamante goes over to the
Yeah.
one with the spear and its chest and tries to see what's up there.
I want to try to see if I can figure out if either of these doors. There's 2 different doors, right? Yeah. If either of
Yes.
those doors have been opened recently, or if I can tell where whoever attacked these goblins came from.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this body for like stuff.
Yep.
You never know. It might have a first-hand account of ancient stone dragons or some shit. You never know.
Or gold.
Could have more gold.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
this door looks very plain, just a regular stone door.
Mhm.
This door is a very intricate carving of a dragon around it, with a very prominent keyhole right in the middle of it.
Does it look like the dirt has been like disturbed in front of it, or if there's blood on it, or?
No, it looks like somebody might have tried to like open this or kind of investigate it before, but you can tell there's a layer of dust all over it, and there's a thinner layer of dust in certain parts of it, meaning that somebody investigated but kind of gave up, and there's dust all over it. Somebody was investigating the bodies.
I was investigating.
So there's a couple on the floor, and there's one slumped.
Yeah, Diamante's investigating the one that's slumped up against the wall with the spear in it.
Okay.
I'm just looking at
So
one-
these-
one
oh.
floor.
Yeah, so most of the the bodies have been pretty much looted. The one against the wall just has a spear like through it, and it's like holding it up against the wall.
It's disrespectful to the
Diamante,
weapon.
What do you think about this here door?
Diamante grabs hold of the spear and just like pulls it out of the goblin.
As you pull the spear away from out of the goblin just kind of slumps and falls on the floor, revealing some draconic runes behind him.
Diamante continues with the motion to spin the spear and just sort of like lean it up against the wall. And Diamante actually does speak knows Draconic.
All right, so the draconic runes spell Ashardalon.
Fine, that's
Pardon me?
Oh, a Shardalon, not
Oh, okay.
Shardalin. I was like,
What? It spells putos.
God damn it.
with us.
No,
Shardalon. Does that name mean anything to like is that something I would have read in a book somewhere or like heard of before?
Is it
Maybe.
Is it even?
Give
a name?
me.
Could I make a history check?
Yeah, give me a history check.
Can we all?
Okay, finally. Something that's not great. A 10.
I'm trying to remember you guys' backgrounds.
I'm a
Charlatan.
So Diamante was a cloistered scholar of Candlekeep.
You can't really pinpoint what or who or what is it. I mean, sorry, the history behind it. It does sound to you like the name of a dragon.
There seems to be the name of some kind of dragon spelled out here in draconic runes. Makes
Oh,
sense.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
that's
That
gonna be a good fun time.
Explains the dragon on doors.
That it does.
Sounds promising.
Very
We have
true.
a very plain door right here and a very intricate door with a keyhole right in the middle.
What kind of kids hang out here?
That's a great question.
I
What kind of
think
dwarven teens hang out here?
I'm starting to think that maybe these kids are.
Very dead.
I was gonna say the least of our worries, but yeah, sure, that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this door here.
Which one?
the plain one that I'm. Yeah.
You open the door and roll me a wisdom saving throw. Into
God damn it,
Into
Matt! Why
a-
didn't you check the door that I told you not to check?
into an empty hallway with 3 doors at the end of it.
Hooray!
Fun. Love doors.
You said this door had like a big keyhole on it, right?
Well, not big, but a prominent keyhole.
Can I start picking at that keyhole?
At the key. Yes, you can.
Oh. What?
Sorry,
Jeez.
I'm dying slowly over here.
Maybe not slowly.
That was quick death.
Yeah, that sounded pretty violent, dude.
Shit. All right, give me a You gotta try to pick it.
Yeah. The same thing as before with the thieves' tools, but with
Yeah.
intelligence, I guess. Or
No. You use dexterity because that's what you're proficient with.
I think thieves' tools is always dexterity, right?
Okay, I got the.
You
DC.
could you
Alright.
could you could probably make cases for it, but in terms of like manipulating locks, usually it's dexterity.
So give me a thieves tool.
Oh,
I rolled it as you said.
I
No,
do
that's fine.
I do still think it's the same modifier though.
it is.
It is plus
It is.
2. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Well,
get
no.
in there.
I think that's right, because it's +3 +2, so it's still
Right, 'cause
20.
He has proficiency. He has proficiency in dexterity.
Yeah.
modifier
Right, but
and dexterity save.
yeah.
Yeah. So you get in there. You start like you bring your tools, your little like hearing thing, like all the small bits of it, and you spend. You've unlocked plenty of locks before.
Sure.
This lock is extremely intricate. You start feeling around for the openings and the gears, your usual like step 1, 2, and 3 to unlock, and you just can't make sense of it. It seems like every time you start like getting into like, oh, okay, I'm unlocking it, and then you try to go back to it to make sure that it's still there, it's gone. Like it's weird. It's like it's shifting and changing as you're learning this lock.
Oh shit.
You're not able to unlock it. And just so you know, that was a very high roll that you rolled.
Yeah, a 20 is really good. So that's a serious lock.
All right.
Can we peek through the keyhole? Is there anything?
It's pure darkness.
Oh.
All right, Diamante, you checking out this hallway with me?
I suppose.
I'm gonna. Can I roll an investigation check so I don't fall through any rat traps?
Of course. Of course.
Oh yeah, my +0 to investigation. Here we go.
Yep, looks safe to you.
Okay, on to the first door.
Diamante will be here to laugh if you fall.
Okay.
So, as you get to the end of this hallway, you have 3 doors. You can kind of see them here.
Okay.
3 doors
Side,
down.
one north, one south, and one's to the west.
All right. Let's go to the one to the west.
The west?
Yeah.
Least.
This one right here.
Oh, that okay. That I thought you said west. My bad.
I thought you said south.
Now that's south. This is west.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna open this one. Sorry, I'm being indecisive.
Oh my god.
What?
Alright. Okay, so the stone relieved corridor sealing this chamber portrays a dragon-like fish swimming.
Hmm.
The other door.
What in the Elden Ring is this shit? Is this DLC?
Yeah.
It's locked.
Every door seems to be locked.
Okay. Well, then I'll try this door.
This one?
Yes.
It's unlocked.
Very careful.
And you find. Let me read it for you. This ruined chamber stands empty of all but a little rocky debris.
You wait to it.
Just nope. A nondescript room? I'm good. Just close that door.
Wait, hold on.
No.
There could be something in here.
Yeah, like a trap.
I cast Mage Hand and I'll like push against the floor.
It's solid.
Just a weird prison chamber or something.
Strange room.
Is this gonna be your focal point? This weird empty room.
Well, what's behind the other one?
This
Yeah.
one is locked.
Oh, this
that one's
one.
locked.
This
Yeah,
one.
so let's see.
Let me make
Let's
sure I'm giving you the right information.
behind door number 3.
That one is unlocked.
Okay.
You can open it.
Yes. Carefully. Oh,
You
open.
carefully open it. All right.
Close
So,
that door.
crudely executed symbols and glyphs described in bright green dye decorate this large and irregularly shaped crumbling chamber. A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench, draped with green cloth, is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from it.
Is the cage over the fire pit?
No.
Okay.
No, the cage is. This is the cage. Right here.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
You hear whimpering. You see a bedroll and whimpering coming from inside of it.
What is this pitiful noise?
Hello?
It could be one of the kids.
Quit your sniveling.
Talgan? Sharwi?
What's her? What's her name? Shark.
Talglen?
Taglin and Sharwin.
Can I see anything from where I'm at, or?
I mean, yeah, you just see a bedroll. There's obviously somebody inside of it, but they're not really responding at your.
Oh, is this the bedroll over here?
Oh,
No, right here, right here.
okay.
Oh, I thought it was this.
No, right here.
Oh.
Right here. Yeah, I know that
Hey.
looks like it. No, it's right here.
Hey, you alright?
The cage is not even closed. You can leave at any time.
He's already outside of it.
Are you the kid?
I need you to stop that.
What's your name?
Are you Talgan?
You see, like shuffling from under it, and from inside of the bedroll. You see like two like horns come out, and then like a red head. You see,
Nope.
pops out,
Nope.
and you see
not Talgan.
you see
Oh. Oh, pardon me. I did not realize.
hold on, I gotta. You see a
Nope.
kobold.
Sacred flame.
Pardon me. I did not. Pardon me. I did
From-
not realize. Diamante says in
from-
Draconic.
yeah. From inside of it, and he just.
Oh, it's okay, little one.
Alright, we're not looking for you.
Surely you can. Diamante sees Brenther sort of preparing to cast a spell. And is like, surely you would not strike such a pitiful creature.
He has like scars and like burns and
Aww.
like all over him. Ooh, where are you?
Can you make him stop doing that?
Diamante in Draconic says, "Quit your sniveling."
Be nice about it. Even I can tell, like in Draconic, that's not nice.
You Draconic's nice.
I studied. I learned with some of the best scholars. But please, why are you? What is this? What is there to cry about?
Oh god.
Right, I'm gonna go
You're
check
gonna
this on
give
the
yourself
table.
hiccups.
We're gonna be here for like the next 30 minutes.
We lost the clan's dragon. It's not my fault.
You lost the dragon.
Yeah, the goblin stole it.
Goblin stole-
Nobody loves me, and I'm alone.
Okay, all right.
Calm down.
He says the goblin stole his dragon.
How do you? Okay, how in
Wait.
Draconic do you say you're here and I need you here?
Oh, shh. Okay, quit with this. Stop this that you're doing right now. I need you to speak more clearly.
Okay.
So the goblins stole your dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
How big of a dragon are we talking?
Like this big, and he like raises his hands.
Oh gosh.
It's like a
You're
medium
so
size.
small.
It's a kobold, so it could be like my.
It's not a very big dragon, is what you're saying? Okay.
It's as big as the dragons.
Okay, so what, there are goblins, obviously. If we help you find your dragon, could you tell us a bit about what's up with the goblins? Wait, hold on. Have you seen any human children? Not children, younger people.
Meepo don't know, but Justrael does. Meepo, take you to meet Justrael, our leader.
I'm
If you
sorry.
make nice, you get safe passage.
Is your
If
name
you
Meeple?
promise to make nice, Meepo.
Meepo.
Maybe
Meepo.
if you
Meatball.
promise to rescue a dragon, Justrael will make nice to you and answer question.
He says that he can introduce us to his leader, and if we help them with their problem of their missing dragon, they might be able to tell us what happened to the children, the people we are looking for.
They ate them.
You help. You help Meepo.
I mean, I assume. Does anyone have an objection if we do not have to fight kobolds? I would prefer not to.
Eh?
Yeah, it sounds like they have the lay of the land as well. We should probably play nice.
It sounds like they are potentially at odds with goblins.
You see him perk up. Like, yeah, Meepo back in clan. Yes.
All right,
Oh.
Meepo, we need you to.
As
Yeah.
long as he
Oh.
stops making that noise, I think we can help him.
Meepo, do you speak common or do you only speak Draconic?
I gotta double check. I'm pretty sure he speaks common, but.
Does Meepo have an inside voice? Because we need.
He does. Like, yes, Meepo speaks common. I was gonna say English. I was like,
Oh.
sorry, I've it's been a rough couple weeks.
Oh, that's fine.
So
I like how your comment is better than your comment.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Anyways.
So sorry. about
Trying
that.
times we had.
Yeah. Yeah, so those goblins took our dragon. Crazy, right?
Yes.
We were waylaid by some goblins and they stole.
Well,
our
lead the
dragon.
way, Meatball. Tell us where to go.
Oh, okay, sure. And then he just quickly like jumps on the table, knocks everything off the table,
I
and just kind
was-
of jump off it.
Going to examine that, but
Okay.
sure.
just a little.
Well, now you can. It's just on the floor.
This way.
Oh god, this seems
What
like a
was-
bad idea, guys.
Can I have rolled an insight check to see if I can get a vibe check on Meepo?
Wait.
Yeah, of course.
But before she leaves, I'll say to Zona, you can check the traps for us.
16.
Oh yeah.
I just, I
yeah.
just keep
Insight check,
like
cannon
taking my
fodder.
quarterstaff.
I just
and
wanna-
like, open doorways. Like,
I just
want to
get like a general vibe. Like what is obviously
you can-
he's like distraught, but like
Yeah.
is there anything I can sort of tell about his state?
There's no malice. He's just looking for, like,
Seems
the
to be
fact that
pretty
you're offered
straightforward.
to help.
Okay.
Yeah, that you help. Like, there's no. He can't think
Yeah.
anything past like help.
So I think we are fine to follow this kobold. He seems to be pretty focused on his problems.
He kind of picks through this little gateway here. It's like, hi, have you guys been to the Citadel before? I can give you a tour.
Yeah, can you tell us where to not step? Like traps?
Oh, traps? No. Oh, you fell into a couple of those. I see.
Yeah.
No, not traps this way. We live here.
Oh, all right, onwards. Let's go, bud.
And then as he keeps walking into, he keeps saying like every now and then in Draconic, ticklecorn.
What? Sorry, can you
What is
translate that?
it? I was gonna say, does it mean anything in Draconic or?
No, it just like the translation is ticklecorn.
Is it
Tickle-
nose tick?
He's
Corn.
saying ticklecorn.
I
Sorry.
don't like that.
So we're just gonna ignore these doors here.
Yeah, what's up with these doors here?
This hallway.
Yeah, this is our prison.
Oh, lovely.
And this is our guard room, and this is another guard room, and then if you just follow me this way, my leader is just down the hall.
Oh,
There's another
fantastic.
kobold down here.
Yeah, I
let's-
see
let's
that.
see,
Anybody-
Ticklecorn.
Hey, Meepo, who's in this prison?
Just some ugly goblins.
Just goblins?
Yes.
Oh, there's like quite a bit. Kobolds down here.
You see the kobolds here just kind of like they're like more heavily armed. The minute they see you, they just kind of like and form up. They're like, oh,
So,
Mister, no, tickle corn.
Tickle.
He's friendly.
tickle corn.
Oh, so that must be some kind of passphrase.
Like
Bum-
code
bum-
word?
Bumblebee tuna.
And they just kind of like, you can see that some of this area here is being guarded heavily.
Do you think?
And then you have a couple more down this way, kind of like.
Perhaps
walking
we
towards
we
it.
stick on the path, Gentar.
Guys, this way. I think there's a description for this room.
And we're gonna follow Tickle Corn.
Tickle
No
corn.
description, but yeah,
I don't think that's
tickle
his
corn.
name.
No, his name is Meepo.
Meepo. This way, guys. Come on.
Alright.
Uh,
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
okay. Hey guys.
Hi. Don't worry. They know you're safe. You're friendly.
Tickle corn.
Tickle corn.
Yep,
As you
tickle-
pass by some of the kobolds, Tickle Corn.
Tickle corn.
Tickle corn.
Tickle Corn to
They
you.
look at you so weird. They're like, what?
And
Diamante says it in Draconic.
And a fair tickle
They-
corn to you, sir.
I just find tickle corn.
All
So
hail
this deep
tickle
sort of
corn.
guttural
Yes, yes.
like deep guttural like growlings of
Tickle
Yeah, pretty much. Meepo kind of quickly comes here. He's like, oh wait, just wait right here, and then just Trail. You guys can see this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got friendlies, and they willing to help. And what you guys see is a short throne that stands near the west wall. It's constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sits a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaw. And it looks like this.
Ooh.
Fancy
Cool.
dragon.
Diamante sort of turns to Zana and says, "That key seems interesting to me.
Seems like there might be a door it goes into.
Potentially,
Ah.
I mean, a little
Maybe-
distraction going on.
or
Yeah, you see-
we can negotiate and potentially
Yeah, we
get
got
it for
Oh,
something."
you
Why-
remind me
why-
of this
just-
one very rule-following traveler I met one time.
Oh.
You-
No, I
just-
just know that we are surrounded by kobolds, and to piss them off might not be the best idea.
Okay.
Just Trail sitting, lean back, and she's just. Oh, Meepo, what have you brought us now?
Tickle corn to you?
Tickle corn.
And a good tickle corn.
What are these imbeciles doing here?
Diamante sort of pipes up in Draconic and says, Meepo has informed us that there is a bit of a conflict you are experiencing with goblins.
As I see, Meepo is just giving away our private information.
Well,
Thank you for that, Meepo. And he just kind of like reels a little bit.
yes, but it is fortunate that he did, potentially, because now that we know you are experiencing some trouble, perhaps we might be able to assist you.
Assist us with what specifically?
Well, you are looking for something that is missing, and we are looking for something that is missing.
Thanks to Meepo, we have lost something precious.
But
And why would you help us?
as I
And as you're having this conversation, you start seeing like more kobolds just kind of like start
Oh boy.
piping in.
Well,
Well, two village children are missing, and we are only here to help in retrieving them. Nothing more.
Human children. Oh, you mean the adventurers that came here a while back?
she said that they were. She said that they were accompanied by others. Yes. The children?
Yeah, it was children with 2 others.
Yes. Yes, it was a group of humans and
Yes, we seek what happened to those adventurers.
well, they went to fight the goblins and never came back.
Oh,
Well, then
Good.
we are incentivized to help you deal with your goblin problem.
Oh, that would be interesting to see if you can achieve that. The pest just keeps coming in never-ending waves. It's obnoxious.
Well, the one thing I know is that the only good goblin's a dead goblin. So
I like that one.
Well, if we can help deal with your goblins and find your dragon, perhaps there is something that you could provide in return.
And what would that be?
Well, information and well, anything that
and the use of that key.
you know.
Oh, the silver key. Yes, of course you want it. If you happen to bring my dragon back alive, it seems fair to me that you can have the key.
oh wait, it's a living dragon.
Oh,
Not like a stat. Oh,
oh, he lost like a baby dragon. Oh, you really need to reassess Meepo's task.
The
in
most
this.
powerful of dragons.
Oh, you really need to reassess
The
his
most
tasks.
powerful of dragons. Well,
Yeah.
we can.
hold on. Wait,
hmm?
hold on. Something's not. So you lost a most powerful dragon.
The
Assigned to this guy, pointing at Meepo. To
he's
goblins.
just like hunched a little bit, like
Yeah. She's like,
What-
he belongs in the kitchen
Just-
at most right
He
now.
is
bud.
he is but one kobold.
those damn goblins.
What
they
is
just
it?
outnumber us.
I don't know who's in charge of HR here because it seems like, like resources.
I think you're talking to the person in charge of HR.
I just put him on kitchen duty.
I wouldn't be surprised if what she says is true. Goblins come in large numbers. So do kobolds, but
But we are civilized and powerful creatures, unlike goblins. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
So, do we strike a deal? Our dragon for this key, and she points up at the key that's being held by the throne.
what do you think?
Not a bad deal.
Doesn't sound like a bad deal.
Yeah,
We get to lay waste-
I think we should do it.
We get to lay waste to
And
the goblins.
provide any
Always a
information
bonus.
you have about the goblins' terrain, and we got yourself a deal.
Sounds good.
Okay.
She snaps her fingers, and then these two kobolds just step forward, and then they just say, "We'll guide you this way." And then before you guys leave, Justrael is just kind of like, "Meepo, go with them. Redeem yourself, or die."
No, that's quite alright.
Yeah.
We don't need him.
Yeah, I think Meepo just needs a reassignment. Again, kitchen
Yes,
duty.
Meepo, you shall now be my assistant.
You look at
Meepo.
me. You look at Meepo, and Meepo's like, "Don't leave me here."
Meepo,
Like,
please, you can be my assistant.
Yeah, relocate.
Yes, I will be your
relocating
assistant.
resources.
No. Oh,
You
god
know.
damn it.
could-
God damn it.
The whole time? Oh god. Hey, Meepo, come on now, buddy.
Surely he needs a chance to redeem himself. Yes.
And he can
Yes.
redeem himself by scrubbing the kobold version.
By peeling potatoes.
I think
Alright.
he'd
In front of
love
me,
that.
Meepo.
The best teacher is experience.
Tickling the corn into every dish. He loves it.
Tickle corn.
Tickle corn.
No, it's pronounced Tickle.
Alright, I'm gonna move you guys. So, these two kobolds are kind of like escorting you through.
Right.
And what you thought was kobolds kind of like amassing, it was just them like changing their shift or like just walking. You
The
can kind of
changing
get
of the
idea-
kobold guards.
Yeah, you get the idea that this is like they're living here, right?
Mhm.
Like they bring you back to this room, and you see a couple kobolds go in and out of this door, you know, just kind of moving around and stuff like that. And then these two just step aside and point at this door.
Oh,
They're just like on the other side here, or
Yeah, and then Meeple's like, Meeple will guide you. Just follow me. I'll take you to where the
Yes,
goblins
Meepo,
is."
please.
You go first.
go for me, Paul.
Okay. And then he just opens the door, just all the way out in one go.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right.
This way.
Wait,
That's
wait,
what
we need ground rules with Meepo first.
He's already out.
He's already going. If you want to not be left behind, I suggest you follow.
Okay.
Well, let's add. He needs to keep the pack together to the list.
So this is what we're doing, Moradin. Great. Awesome. Thank you.
Where's he going?
Oh, he's followed down this hallway.
Have we told him about inside voices yet? I feel like that's another one that's really important. No.
As you say that, you hear from the hall, this way!
Meepo, I swear to God.
And another door just, another door just opens. He just walks in.
Okay, now. Oh. Interesting room.
Alright,
Yep.
this room here is an empty chamber. It's home only to red drop-ins, crumbled flagstone, and stains.
And-
Great. Hey, Meepo, ground
And
rules.
stains.
Okay.
Quiet voices, aka inside voice, and quieter than that. And don't run off. Cool? Cool.
Oh, okay, sure.
Pat, pat. And I just pat his head.
I'm just gonna grab Meepo's lips.
Is there anything? So you said this room is like basically empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
You wanna-
Meepo, what
you wanna
is
do
what
some-
is this room?
Some
Well, I could try and search for secret doors, or like if there's anything weird on the walls, or
What's the store?
not a secret because it's right there.
Well, I mean, what is it? Meepo, what's the store?
A door.
this door?
Yeah.
It's just a door
Where does it go?
to a fountain.
Where the goblins are?
Oh, a fountain.
No,
Okay.
not goblins far
To
off.
a goblin fountain.
So why don't you go first, Meepo? We'll follow you.
Somebody's already gone through the door. The door
Yeah.
hasn't
I
even
went
been
through
opened
the
yet.
door.
Okay.
Jose,
There.
you gotta turn on. You
I
gotta
know,
turn on
I
the
forget.
barrier.
I'm gonna look for traps, I guess.
Oops. Hold on.
This is an interesting fountain. I would like to examine the fountain.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that
So
a
20. So, dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone door stands on the western wall.
There's not water in this fountain, is there?
No, it's straight out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to investigate the fountain?
I would like to investigate the fountain. Yes.
All right, roll me a. Can't do that. Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Perception according to the book.
Just gonna stick my head in this previous room and be like, Meepo, you wanna
You
help
joining?
guide us?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if I wanted to, could I like see if there's anything like stuck in the dragon's mouth or anything that's like keeping it from like being like keeping it from flowing if it's just dried up or if
No, it's not. It's not clogged. It's just old. There's
Okay.
dust all over it.
I'll make a perception check then.
Yeah.
18.
All right. Yeah, you notice that there's a layer of dust all over the basin, but it's dried. There is, however, a worn-away inscription in Draconic.
Oh,
Um,
can I
that
still
reads-
read it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that reads, "Let there be fire."
That'd be fine. Can I say that out loud as I like read it, like mouth it to myself?
Yeah, of course. The minute you do that, the dragon starts moving, and its jaw opens, and from within it, a red liquid starts spewing out into the basin.
Oh.
Oh god, Diamante, what did you do?
I said, "Let there be fire," and fire has appeared.
Undo it, undo it.
So we just
No.
say things that
Say
are on the
backwards.
walls now.
Yes, this
Meepo-
is very interesting.
Meepo gets excited, and he's just like, "Oh, I never seen that trick before."
Oh, it's very
I
interesting.
don't like that one. It's
Can I try and
Uh,
collect? Can I like try and collect some of the liquid in a bottle?
Yeah.
Like or like a vial of some kind?
What does the liquid look like besides being red?
It's just red liquid.
Can I
Oh.
start?
Can I like see through it, or is it like?
Oh, yep, that's a red liquid, all right. Viscous.
Oh, nice.
Can I start ritual casting? Wait, is this? Yeah, this is a ritual spell, right?
Meepo, try some of this red liquid.
Yeah. Can I start? Can I start ritual casting Identify on the red liquid?
Oh, nice.
You wish me to drink it?
Only if you would like to, Meepo. I could.
Yes. And he just
Meepo, oh, okay, you're gonna die.
he, like sticks his head in and starts sucking all the water he could.
Okay. Well, good thing I collected some in this vial.
And then he burps and fire just blows out of his mouth. Just...
Oh.
Sick.
Fire water.
That's
Whole party
pretty
trick,
cool.
man.
That's pretty cool.
I've never been able to do that before.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and dump out my little canteen here and fill that up.
All right. So
Um,
now, Diamante and Zona have this liquid.
cool. And so, like after 10 minutes, I should be able to determine what it is with the Identify spell.
Okay. All right. So this door.
But it'll take some time. So.
Wait, there was a. Okay, so in this door there is a carving of a skeleton dragon with a draconic encryption on the door. Whoever reads draconic can read "Rebuke the dead, open the way."
I don't know if I should say this one out loud. The last time I said it out loud, something happened. So.
Do you have paper?
Yes, I could write it out. It says
Oh.
it says this, and Diamante.
Ah. Ooh.
Yes, that.
Should
Well,
we try to
I
open this door?
I don't really want to deal with the undead, but I guess we're gonna have to. Wait, no, we don't have to.
No, no.
Are you gonna say it out loud?
Rebuke the dead?
Is this?
Rebuke.
Hey,
It's
Meepo,
rebu-
what-
it's
what's
rebuke.
this
It's
for?
rebuke the dead. Open the way. That's what it
Oh
says.
God damn it!
Nothing happens.
Oh,
Good.
See, it's not always about saying it out loud. I got tired of skirting around it. I just thought we should say it.
Well, anyways.
Is there some kind of
Does anybody want to go through that door?
Just
kind of?
Sounds
I'm
like a bad time.
fascinated
does.
by it.
There's another. We could go up this corridor here and.
What's
We
this
come back
door
to
say?
that.
Mal, why don't you check this door for traps? Just
This one?
Which
well,
one?
The
Oh,
rebuke the dead door.
All right, I shall check for traps.
You don't see any traps.
Hey
Wait, actually,
guys,
hold on.
have a good track record. I think the door's safe.
He hasn't even rolled yet.
I
Give me.
Oh.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I narrow my eyes at this statement that Mal says. Just
Mal,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes.
the door seems safe to you.
Hey guys,
I mean, this time we rolled a
door-
19.
I'm here to redeem myself. This door here, thumbs up. I think we're safe.
You, cleric, holy man, is there some kind of meaning to rebuking the dead, or?
yeah, I mean.
Oh, and by the way, Mal, when you got close to the door to investigate, you
Yeah.
felt this coldness in the immediate area in front of the door.
Guys, it's really cold. Hey, Meeple, do you want to go through this door for us? Let us know what's going on the
Sure.
other side.
Guys, stop trying to kill Meepo.
Can you even open the door? I don't know.
He's got to redeem himself.
So
Meepo, if you don't turn back now, you're gonna die.
he grabs the handle on the door
Oh well, he made his choice.
and he goes. It's locked.
No, that makes sense. You have to rebuke the dead to open it.
Oh, whatever that means. And then he like grabs it and like put his feet on the door and starts like pulling really hard.
Meepo.
And then he falls, and as he falls, a scythe springs from the ceiling and he hits the door where Meeple was.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh,
Just turn to Mal. Just
Yeah, everyone's right
He's
now.
safe.
You gotta
All
start
right, guys.
doing, buddy.
I haven't been a thief for very long. It's my first day.
Learning.
It's my first day.
I'm figuring it out as I
Meeple.
go.
Meeple, you see him breathing as he almost does his own death. Meeple don't want to open door no more.
Hey, buddy,
That's
what
very
I
good
say?
idea.
I don't know why we're not having Meepo try to open these doors. I can just cast a mage hand.
That'd be nice.
It's a little
like
more
that.
fun this way, I guess.
I didn't know it was a thing.
I know, but I don't want Meepo to die
I mean,
necessarily.
but, anyways.
I agree. I think Meepo should go back and he should learn some good stew recipes. Right,
I mean,
Meepo?
Mission to guide.
I don't know if you're cut out for guiding, Meepo.
Yeah, buddy, you seem more like a sauteer.
How,
No.
you lived here your whole life. You never realized that was there.
We're not allowed to come this way.
Why?
Only warriors.
Wait.
So how do you know where you're going?
So
Why
you're
are we
pointless
here?
at this point.
All right,
Hold
well,
on,
has
Sonny,
enough
you can't
has
leave
enough
it.
time passed to identify this liquid.
Yes, yes.
Meepo,
Uh,
go home.
That is a potion. It's a potion of fire breath.
Nice.
Oh.
How many potions can I get in a little canteen?
Everybody gets one.
Oh,
All right,
Okay.
grab it. Get some, guys. Let's do
Scoop
it.
up a little vial of it.
Okay, so on this door, the scythe has already popped, right?
Yeah.
Now can I open the
You
door?
can like put it back up and like tape it out of the way. You know what I mean? So it's
just
We could try and like make it so it can't fall again.
Does anyone
Yeah.
have duct tape?
Could
Can
you
the door open now?
Huh?
Can the door
No,
open now?
it's locked in a way that it's not even budging. You know what I mean?
Wow.
some kind of holy magic, perhaps? Maybe, I do not know. I am a wizard, not a cleric.
Yeah, unfortunately, even I don't have anything at my current ability that might be able to help us with this.
I just
Wait.
yell in Draconic, fuck you, at the door.
Let's not.
I'm rebuking the dead.
Should we
Okay, so-
continue onward?
So are we not going to talk about the fact that we're being led by someone that has technically never been down here?
I don't see why that matters.
I honestly, I don't think
None of
he's
us have been
past-
down this way either.
He's not gonna make it past like 3 more doors, max. That's-
So-
Yeah, one of them's
this
gonna
is-
get it.
Yeah. So this section of the hallway contains 6 doors, all slightly ajar, and the area smells musky.
dead.
It's right here.
I smell musk.
Like romantic musk, or are we talking like death musk?
Elon Musk.
Ah!
Alright.
Should we call it quits here for the night?
Oh shit! I didn't realize the time.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. All right. So Meepo steps this way, and all you hear is as 3 rats rush you guys, and that's what.
God damn it!
Oh.
It's always 3 rats.
no couples of rats.
Oh, all right. Let me end the stream. Thank you guys,
Rat
everybody, for
polyamory.
joining us for this episode of Talk of Opportunity. We'll be back next week with a continuation of the Sunless Citadel. That now I am starting to realize it might take more than a quote-unquote short adventure time, especially with Meepo guiding you guys.
yeah.
You post me.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. Things are gonna get more interesting. Right now is the baby steps, even though somebody almost already died. But with that, thank you guys for joining us. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We did drop a new episode of our podcast today, so make sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, whatever you listen to your podcast on. But with that, we'll see you guys next week. You'll have a wonderful night. Bye.